Right then, lads and lasses, how we doing, and welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to make it clear before I say anything, I hope this live is going correctly. The last time we done a live, it was Newcastle United versus Brentford at Brentford Stadium, of course the final game of the season, and it crashed a little bit. So first of all, look, hope you're all well, as always, and let me know in the comments, please, is the live going okay, because I can't actually check myself. But nevertheless, Newcastle United take on Hull City at the MKM Stadium, Hull Stadium, today, and I can't wait for it. I know it's a meaningless friendly, it's just about getting the minutes and the match fitness up. I want to win. I want to see our players back in action, and most of all, I want to see us playing this kit. It's the first time I've wore this kit on a live stream, and I can't wait for it, lads and lasses. Let's see what you're all saying in the chat. Of course, as always, if you are new to the live watch-alongs, we'll take a look through both teams' lineup and all that sort of stuff. And by the way, I know that this thing right here says Premier League. We're just going to ignore that for a minute, by the way. I forgot to change it last minute. So I know we're not playing in the Premier League. Of course, Hull is in the Championship. But we will see what you are saying. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for being here in what is quite early when everyone's off school. So I do appreciate it. Let's see what you are saying. Hi, Josh. Hello, Hazza. Hope you're well. Hello, Mason. Hope you're okay, mate. Stella. Everyone, hope you're okay. Jake. Harry. 07. MUFC. Salford. Bricks. Edits. Yous are the goats, lads. I'm not a goat. Yous are the goats. And by the way, the last time we've done a live, I'm sure this up here was on 7,000. Look at it now. Honestly, the growth has been absolutely rapid. But I can't wait for today's game, lads and lasses. What's your score prediction? Not that it means anything. I'm going to go a subtle Newcastle United 2-0 win. It's about getting the minutes up, but I am going to go for a 2-0 win. The live's fine, bro. Thank you very much, Jake. Sup, Josh, watching from New Zealand. It's 12:30 in the morning. Wow, thank you very much for being with us, mate. I know you are from New Zealand, but thank you very much for being here at a very late time for you. Hi, Josh. What are you watching the Hull on? Oh, sorry. I misunderstood your question there. If anyone's wondering what I'm watching the match on, I'm watching it on Newcastle United TV, which I can quickly show you. I'm not allowed to show you the match because it's actually illegal, but that is how I'm watching the game. It's on my phone, not on my telly. It's by Newcastle United's website, and you have to pay £25 to watch it, but as well as that, you get to watch all the Seller Cup games, the two Seller Cup games, and the women's game against AC Milan women, which will be a very big game for them. You also get the two Japan games we're playing Japan, so of course we'll be live for every single game if I'm not going to the Seller Cup ones. I believe I am, and if I am, definitely going. Of course, we will do a match day vlog. I'll just keep checking up when he's in the chat. 2-0 Newcastle incoming. Jake's been a member for 5 months. Bloody hell, thank you very much, Jake. I didn't realise it's been 5 months already, but what a legend. If you want to become a member, you can. But thank you so much. 5 months, jeez. Mason says 1-1. I was about to say 1-1 to Newcastle there. 1-1 says Mason. 3-1 to the Toon says Anthony Gordon 10 edits. Josh Brown says 4-1 to Newcastle, and Charlie says 3-0 to Newcastle. Look, lads, I know it's a friendly, but we're winning this game. If we don't, I'm going to be a very angry... I'm joking. It's all about getting the minutes up, isn't it? But we're not going yet to lose. We'll just say that. I mean, it's a championship opposition for a reason. Nevertheless, do you know what it was? I actually wanted to go to this Hull City game. Apparently, they've got the best food out of any footballing stadium in England, so that would have suited me very well. You know, I love me food, lads. I can't lie. I wonder if Munda gets minutes. I believe he will. It's a pre-season friendly, nothing's at stake. I also hope youngster Trayvon Sanusi gets some minutes off the bench today. He's actually a very hyped up young prospect. I think before we signed him, Man City, Borussia Dortmund, Arsenal and Liverpool, all these top teams actually wanted Trayvon Sanusi. Let's give him some minutes on the big stage, shall we, lads? Imagine Sanusi assist to Alexander Isak or something like that. Would be incredible. Barnes, Burn, goals incoming. I've got Harvey Barnes on the thumbnail for one reason. I know that man's scoring today. He's trademark, running off the left finish and scoring in the right. Loves doing that, doesn't he? Can I get a hi, Josh? Hello, Charlie. Hope you're okay. What's the stadium called? The stadium is called the MKM Stadium. Of course, Hull City Stadium. I hope they don't play the B team and lose 8-0 like they did in Australia. Yeah, they did do that in Australia, didn't you? We played the A-League All-Stars, and I'm sure we did actually get beat 8-0. That was quite embarrassing. I know it's a pre-season friendly, but imagine the amount of fans, if you're an Australian Newcastle fan, you might have went from the complete opposite side of Australia to go watch that match. We'll put out a team like that, and we get battered 8-0. I'd be absolutely foaming, like, oh my god, you're thinking, look, kids will go down to the game, we'll say Isak, we'll say Bruno, you're watching the under-21s get pumped 8-0, I'd be absolutely foaming. But nevertheless, you do get to play, see Mark Gillespie play, so. Hi Josh, remember, of course lads, you know I remember everyone, and everyone's names. What is the team looking like? Do you know? Thank you very much for the reminder. We'll go through Newcastle United's lineup today, we'll bring it on the screen for everyone to see, and Hull City's lineup as well. Not gonna lie, I've stopped playing FIFA. I think I've played about 5 hours of FIFA this whole FIFA, so I don't know many Hull City players. That's normally how I get my knowledge about these sort of teams. So, we will go through... Shall we go through Newcastle or Hull's first? Oh, let's get it out the way. Let's go through Newcastle's first. Let's get it over and done with. I hope this is Newcastle. Yes, it is Newcastle's. I was thinking that was the Australia lineup for some reason. But as we can see there, we've got Nick Pope in goal. Joe Linton straight from the off. Been a while since we've seen him properly fit. Harvey Barnes on the thumbnail for a reason. Jamal Lewis. Eddie Howe likes trying Jamal Lewis in pre-season. I think Eddie wants to get the best out with Jamal Lewis. Look, I think he's gone now. We're signing him for £15 million and he should have been a lot better than he actually turned out to be. Alexander Isak, what a footballer. Emil Kraft, he's Swedish pal actually. Lewis Hall, hopefully a left back. I don't actually know what formation we're going for here. Tino Livramento, that's yet again fantastic. Jager Murphy, Dan Byrne, and Jamie Miley. Not Lewis Miley. Lewis Miley, of course, is injured and will miss Southampton, I believe it is, and maybe a game or a couple of games after Southampton. But Jamie Miley, Lewis's older brother, is actually in the starting 11. As we can see on the bench, Odysseus Vlachodimos. I need an Oscar for pronouncing that name right. John Ruddy, Garan Qual, Jay Turner Cook, Carl Heffernan, Ben Parkinson, Edis Stanton, Kieran Thompson, my good mate, Alfie Harrison, Dylan Charlton, I forgot that lad's name, Anthony Munda and Trayvan Sanusi. It's probably the majority of the under-21s on the bench here, apart from Vlachodimos, Ruddy. Qual, I guess, isn't kind of classed as an under-21, but that is the lineup for today, and I've got to say, we're all speaking about Lewis Miley. I want to see what Jamie Miley's made of today. While Lewis Miley's been breaking through the first team, Jamie Miley's been with the under-21s, no first team action on loan or anything like that. Let's see if he can live up to that Miley name that Lewis Miley's kind of put pressure on him to get. We'll take a look at Hull City's lineup now, and I'm not going to lie, don't worry if you don't know any of the names. There's only one player I know, and I can see already he's not even on that lineup. It's Jean-Michel Seri, only because I believe he signed for like Fulham or something quite a few years ago when Barcelona and Inter Milan were interested in him. That's the only reason I know who he is. But they have Pandur, Coyle, Giles. I actually do know who Giles is. I'm sure he had a loan spell at Middlesbrough. Jones, McLaughlin, Longman, thank God I didn't say Longstaff. Simmons, I'm hoping that's not Xavi Simmons. Estepinian, I'm hoping that's not Brighton's Estepinian. Of course it's not, I believe he's actually a striker. Slater, Jacob, and Omur. That's probably pronounced some sort of Turkish way. But that is their lineup there, right? That looks a bit better now, doesn't it? That is their lineup. If you know any of them players' names, round of applause if you do. They're probably going for a lesser team as well. Yet again, it's only pre-season. I mean, you can guarantee if these beat were, the Sunderland fans will be saying, Champions League team getting beat off the champion. Just shut up, man. Anyways, we'll go back in the chat. What's your thoughts on them lineups, lads and lasses? I must say yet again, Alexander Isak, Lewis Hall and Tino. I'm buzzing to see them three. Joe Linton back as well, and Nick Pope. But I really want to see what Jamie Miley's made of today. By the way, when the game starts, of course my phone is here, so I will kind of have to be look like this. I hope you... Wait, can I put it a little bit closer so I'm not looking a million miles away? That's my phone right there, as you can see. Right, I think that's okay. I think that's okay, lads and lasses. Probably... could I put it back? Do you know what it is? We'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. But yet again, I hope you're all fantastic. It's not Xavi Simmons. Thank God it's not Xavi Simmons, mate. They sound very strong. Oof. Looks like it's going to be an easy game. Sorry, looks like it's going to be a competitive game with loads of friendly then. Anyways, lads and lasses, if you are new to the channel and you are just dropping in now, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button. Of course, if you enjoy the live, it sends it out to more people, and it really does help the live and the channel as well. So if you do enjoy the channel's content, please do hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new for all Newcastle United content. Right. Oh no, none of that, mate, none of that. Josh, where is Bruno? I believe Bruno's taken an extended holiday because he got to the, was it the round of 16 in the Copa America or something like that? I think he's taken an extended holiday, just like Kieran Trippier is apparently, although being seen in Newcastle Airport, and some people were thinking he's off to Saudi Arabia. I did think that at first, but it has been reported, like I put on my Twitter and my Instagram, go follow them if you haven't already. Sometimes it doesn't get on the TikTok, them sort of stuff. I like to keep the one video on TikTok, but the Instagram and the Twitter, everything goes out on there. So a matter of moments after that, it was on the Instagram and the Twitter saying that Eddie Howe actually gave Kieran Trippier an extended holiday because he got to the final of the Euros and of course played more games, didn't get that holiday time, which players who got knocked out earlier in the tournament and who didn't go to the Euros, you know, they had quite a lot of time to recover and have a nice little holiday. Wish I was on holiday at the minute, by the way. What is this weather outside, man, in England? Newcastle, so to speak, as well. One day it's absolutely boiling, and the next it'll be chucking it down with rain. I'm getting a bit sick of the inconsistency now. Like, this country's weather is so bipolar. I'm getting really sick of it. Josh, would you sell trips if we got the chance to, says Aaron Slater. If an offer of £15 million came in, I would sell Trippier, but look, if it doesn't, something like, do you know what it is? The most I would take is £12 million. If someone came in with 10, it would be, I would personally consider it. I know I'm not Eddie Howe, but I would personally consider it. Anything below £10 million, though, you might as well just keep him. Although, I would rather Tino start next season. Trippier's still got the leadership, the experience. But yet again, if Saudi came in for £15 million, we've got 2.5 fantastic years out of him with all of his leadership and his set pieces when they were on point. Not like the back end of last season, his pace kind of deteriorated. His overall game deteriorated. But I must say, anything like £15 million, you're making a profit on it. You've got 2.5 great years. And he's 33 years old with a year left on his contract. I think that would be some fantastic business, Aaron, mate. Josh, thoughts on the Greek lad, says Josh. I haven't seen anything of him. I know he played for Nottingham Forest and Olympiacos before that. The only reason he played for Nottingham Forest was because Olympiacos and Nottingham Forest are owned by the same person, so they're kind of getting around financial fair play there. But I've seen some Nottingham Forest fans really kind of hate him. They've been saying he's a ghost goalkeeper, he doesn't save anything. I don't know what to think about him. Don't think you'll be getting too much minutes, lads and lasses, so it's nothing really to worry about if he's going to be good or not. Nick Pope will be our number one next season, certainly in my eyes. No way Vlachodimos will sort of, you know, overtake Nick Pope, even if he has a good game in these meaningless friendlies. What's the lineup? We've already went through the lineup, but 5 minutes before kick-off, we will go through it again for all the new people joining. Hello, everyone. For everyone dropping in, hello. Hope you're all okay. When are the TikTok lives back, Josh? The TikTok lives are back. Do you know what it is? I get unbanned. Don't know why I was banned in the first place. It was an absolute farce. But I am unbanned in 4 days. When I say 4 days, I think I'm banned on the 31st of July at like 12 in the morning. So maybe on that day we could go live, but certainly we will be live next month for quite a lot of the time, lads and lasses. Really enjoyed them ones, by the way. They were funny. Hello, Dino, mate. Hope you're okay. Harry Jack Lorna says, so are we keeping Dubravka, or is he moving away too? I'll say that. I'll not say what you say, just in case there is any youngsters in the chat. But if I'm going to be honest, I think Dubravka will leave anyways. You know, there's been talk, yet again, he's turning 35 years old and he's got 1 year left on his contract. But I believe he will leave anyways. The current goalkeeper situation at the club right now, there is 5 goalkeepers. Nick Pope, Odysseus Vlachodimos, Martin Dubravka, John Ruddy and Mark Gillespie. We don't need 5 goalkeepers. Not to mention, actually, now I've just realised it, Martin Dubravka isn't actually in the squad. Now, I know some people may say he's got extended leave, but he got knocked out quite early, didn't he? I mean, he got knocked out He got knocked out the round before Fabian Shaw, because England knocked them both out, didn't they? Wow. So something could be going on, lads and lasses, we don't know. But certainly I do think Martin Dubravka will leave. He said quite a few times he wants first team football. He's obviously not going to get that here. Nick Pope is the better goalkeeper. Arguably, Vachidimos could be a better goalkeeper. It's a very sticky situation with Dubravka, I must say, because I love Dubravka so much. From that debut against Man United, probably one of his best performances, if not the best performance. In the OG days, the Steve Bruce days, the Mike Ashley days, he was unbelievable at the standard we were used to. Recently though, when he got that loan move to Man United, he was saying on social media, glad to be signing for the biggest club in the world. I didn't like that. I don't want him to leave on bad terms, but yet again, I really didn't like that from Dubravka. I genuinely didn't. Josh, what's up with Miggy? He was almost confirmed to go, but the transfer's been quiet the last weeks. Not gonna lie. Can you speak about Almiron? I'm not going to lie, there's not been anything reported about Almiron at the minute, and I'm getting quite worried. Are the club going to go another season with... Right, okay, that was the live stream. I wondered what on earth went on there. I crapped myself, I can't lie. With Miggy Almiron, we'll get back onto that. Are the club going to go another season with Miggy Almiron at right wing, or are we actually going to sign a right winger? At the minute, it doesn't look like anything's happening. We've heard rumours around Malik Chow from AC Milan. If you've been watching the recent Daily News videos, there's quite a lot of talk about him, but he's a right-sided centre-back. In my opinion, look, I'm not all for getting Miggy out the door, get him gone, he's terrible, because he's not the best footballer whatsoever. His decision making is terrible. He can't cross the ball. He slows down the play because he's so one-footed. But he's such a good graft at the same time. In my opinion, if we got to keep Miggy, but certainly we bought a top right winger, it would be happy days for me. But if we needed to sell Miggy to buy a good right winger, I would also be happy with that. We just need quality in every single area of the pitch. I think the one place we are missing it on paper probably is right wing. For right now, at right centre back, we've got Fabian Shaw, who I believe, due to his age, has one more season left in him. I wish it was 10 more, but a right winger has got to be the priority. And we've heard it many times from the club as well. Right wing is the priority, a backup striker, a right-sided centre-back, in my opinion. I very do agree as well. Centre midfielders, I think we're pretty safe on them, although we did have quite a lot of injuries last season. We've still got Bruno, Joe Linton, Sandro, Sean Longstaff, Lewis Miley, probably forgetting someone else as well. I am forgetting one of my favourite players. We've also got Joe Willock, who we all know is a fantastic player as well. Centre mid for me is quite locked off. Left wing, Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes. Way too much quality there. Probably too much quality there, actually. Where is Gordon? Gordon is taking extended holiday. Of course, he got the final with England, although playing what, like 7 minutes or something. He is still having an extended holiday. Let him rest. He's been absolutely fantastic for us last season. He will probably be going on the Japan tour. I hope he's going on the Japan tour, not just for the club. It'll be a nice experience for the player himself. Where do I watch it? Yet again, lads, I'm watching it on the Newcastle United website, but you do have to pay £25 to watch it. That's for every single friendly, like, but still, it's 25 quid, is it? It's not cheap, lads and lasses. Any news on Noni Madueke? Nothing's been reported on Noni Madueke yet again. It's been quite quiet on the transfer front for Newcastle United recently, and I must say, I'm getting a little bit agitated. I just want us to sign someone. At the same time, don't get me wrong, whenever the club decide to sign someone, it will be the right the right player, the right person. Paul Mitchell, Eddie Howe, all these people know who to buy, the right sort of players, the right mentalities. But I'm saying Arsenal sign the likes of Calafiori. I'm saying players go to different teams. I just want us to sign someone. It's just that transfer window feeling. But don't worry, lads and lasses. It'll come in time, and we certainly will sign the right players. Josh, who would you like to sell in Newcastle United? I'm guessing, what players would you like to sell? If I had to pick now, it's a very harsh question. I don't really like answering these ones. But if there was 3 players I had to sell, I don't want to say it, but just imagine I had a banana at my head. But of course, it's like, right, okay. Just say I had to choose 3 players to sell. It would be Callum Wilson, I think he's too inconsistent with his game time. Unbelievable striker when he's fit. What a backup striker I have at the club. But he's too inconsistent. 1 year left on his contract. He's aging. His pace is getting a little bit on top of him. I would say Callum Wilson, Saudi Arabia, could offer us a good price. Yet again, Kieran Trippier, bring in a younger right back. Maybe someone like Michael Caillot from Fiorentina. And Kieran Trippier, of course, 33 years old. 1 year left on his contract. Saudi Arabia are interested. And it would also be Miggy Almiron. Now, I'm not saying I want to sell every single player there, but if I had to choose, it would be Miggy Almiron, Kieran Trippier, and Callum Wilson. That would be my choice, lads and lasses. And I think from that, say what, 12 mil for Trips, 12 mil for Wilson, there's 24 million pounds. And Miggy Almiron, 15 million pounds maybe. That's quite a lot of money. I'm not the smartest book, so that's what, 39 million pounds. I might be completely off there. I dropped maths a long time ago, lads and lasses. Please don't blame us. Is anyone going to the opener match versus Southampton? Of course. Your boy's got his season ticket locked and loaded. Come on. What do you reckon, Josh? Top 4 or top 5 this season? Now, I don't want to jinx us. If you know me on the live watch-alongs, I'm probably the biggest jinx at going, so I am going to say top 10. Of course, we will get top 10, but I'm the biggest jinx ever. I'm going to say this quietly when I say this. I think we're going to get top 4. Because we're not playing any Europe. We're going to get some big signings in. Tonali's going to be back. Isak, Bruno, Botman, all these players, when Botman's back, we are going to be on form. So, yes, top 4 is what I think we will get. I genuinely think we will get Champions League. I probably shouldn't have said that, shouldn't I? Murphy better than Miggy, like currently. I've seen a few people say that they'd actually rather Jacob Murphy play than Miggy Almiron. Do you know what it is? I can't quite agree with that as well. Do you know what it is? It's a very weird one, but Jacob Murphy, when he plays against with all due respect, the lesser teams, like Burnley, maybe Ipswich next season, it's one cross from Jacob Murphy, and you know, Isak's putting it in the back of the net. With Miggy, you're kind of playing a gamble. Is he going to turn up like the September 2022 Miggy, or is he going to turn up, like some people say, the headless chicken that runs loose on that football pitch? I do feel sorry on him, by the way. He's such a hard worker, but his ability just isn't there for Newcastle United. His quality, nowhere near Champions League or even Europa League, in my opinion. Should be free to watch for members, in my opinion. I thought season ticket holders actually would have got to watch it for free, but it's 25 quid apparently. I did actually get a discount code though. If you are a season ticket holder, you get like 40% off. So I think it cost me $14.99. Got around £9 something took off. So it's not the worst. Of course, it includes the Japan and the Cellar Cup games. I'm probably going to get myself down to the Cellar Cup games anyways. You want Lamine Yamal? I think you'll be wanting for quite a while, mate. I'm not going to lie. I like to say Newcastle United's a big club, but I don't think Lamine Yamal will come to Newcastle United at this stage. He's got a £1 billion release clause if we want to activate that, by the way. Apologies, lads. You know I've got to stay hydrated with your water. Best thing you can drink. Honestly, I think I get about 4 litres a day. It's so good for you. Jake says, Josh, you're going to Newcastle United versus Girona, the first Cellar Cup game. Do you know what it is? I haven't actually booked my tickets yet, but I will make sure I go to that game. I've got to go to it, haven't I? First game back, it's St James's Park, so I will be booking my tickets probably straight after this live is finished. I'm getting that Newcastle United feeling again. All it's been for the past 2 months is transfer news, who's leaving, who's going, but right now, it's back to the football, and I can't wait for it. Come on! We just need to sign some players, get back into the Premier League, and next season, hopefully, imagine, get back to European football. Oh my God. Them European away days are going to be absolutely mental. And lads and lasses, I wanted to let you know this for quite a long time, actually. When we play European football, honestly, I think that could be when the best content ever comes out on the channel. I love making content for Newcastle United, right? Obviously, I absolutely adore it. It's the heart and soul of my life. But if there was one thing I would love to do alongside making content for Newcastle United and football in general, obviously wholly Newcastle United, it would be travelling to different countries, experiencing different cultures. I'm so invested in stuff like that, like people and sort of stuff. So to go to different countries, see what culture's like, and watch Newcastle United play football in a European game. It could be a match made in heaven. We've done a one for Milan, a match day vlog, just to me getting Milan, but I had quite a few drinks on the match day, so I had to kind of cancel the match day vlog. But trust me, I definitely won't go overboard the next time. It's going to be complete content, and I can't wait for it. Honestly, it should be absolutely fantastic. Josh, I'm back now. Just had a kick about, class Mason, mate. Hope you enjoyed. Brown ale is healthier than water. Proven fact, says Kendall. Mate, I'm not going to lie. I've never had a brown ale in my life, lads. Do you know what it is? Actually, I think I might have had a sip, and I think it tasted absolutely rotten. Probably just, I shouldn't have said that, should I? But it didn't taste very nice from my perspective. That's what I must say, lads and lasses. Right, okay, it's 5 minutes away from kick-off, so we'll take a look at the lineups yet again. We'll quickly go through Hull's. Not that many people is interested, but that is the Hull lineup right there. Yet again, the only player that I actually, or the players that I know there, is Estepinian, not Brighton's left back. I believe he's like an Ecuadorian striker or something like that. Might not be Ecuadorian, I can't exactly remember. But I also know who I believe is their left back, Giles, who actually played a loan spell at Middlesbrough. And I can see on my phone now, the lads are coming out. So it's happy days, and we'll get the timer started in a second. But here's the one we're waiting for. Newcastle United's lineup. So for the very last time, Nick Pope in goal. And actually, give us a second, lads. Let's just try and picture what formation we're playing. Obviously, Nick Pope in goal. Let's just imagine Lewis Hall left back, Byrne left centre back, Emil Kraft right centre back, Tino right back, midfield three, Jamie Miley. But Jamal Lewis is there, and Jamal Lewis is a left back. Honestly, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe Jamal Lewis is dropping into midfield. We don't know, but that is the lineup there. Nick Pope, Lewis Hall, Dan Byrne, Jamie Miley, Jacob Murphy, Tino Livramento, Emil Kraft, Alexander Isak, Jamal Lewis, Joe Linton, and Harvey Barnes. I've just read that the whole wrong way. And on the bench, we've got quite a few of under 21s. The players I'm looking forward to see is John Ruddy. I'm joking. I actually would like to see John Ruddy or Vlachodimos in action, to be fair. Garan Qual I would like to see. Heffernan, Alfie Harrison, Anthony Munda and Trayvon Sanusi. I want to see them get some minutes today, especially Trayvon Sanusi. That guy, we beat off some top competition to get that guy, by the way. Even the likes of Man City and Borussia Dortmund. If Borussia Dortmund want a youngster, you know it's a good sign they're going to be a good player. But yes, 4 minutes until it kicks off for Newcastle United's first game in England since the Premier League season finished. I cannot wait for it. We've got the young lads waving the flags for the players to come out to. Wish we had something like that at St James's Park. I know we'll have the big banner in the middle that everyone shakes. But, wow. MKM Stadium doesn't look too bad in my opinion. Ben Parkinson defo says Mason. Another good youngster, it is. Never had a brown ale. I've never had a brown ale, I can't lie, lads. I've never ever had one. I'm freshly turned 18. You can't blame us. I haven't made it my sort of go-to plan to go out as soon as I'm 18 and get a brown ale. But when the away kit comes out, if it's nice enough, might pop another strawberry for one and do a little review. I'm joking. That probably wouldn't be allowed on YouTube for some sort of reasons. I agree. Think Hall will be in midfield. Oh, that's correct. Lewis Hall could be in midfield. Lewis Hall played in midfield for quite a while in Chelsea's academy. He said in an interview before he left Chelsea, saying that his favourite position actually is in midfield. We also know, pardon me, he can play on the left wing, where he played against Manchester City in the AFL Cup. The game's starting now, by the way. If you've just heard that, I'll turn it down a little bit. He played then in the AFL Cup against City, where he got his debut, I believe, alongside Lewis Smiley. His first start for the first team, of course. Smiley made his debut. Chelsea, the last game 2 seasons ago now. Wow, time's flying. But Newcastle United are set to line up here. Joe Linton shaking hands with everyone. The opposition team, Hull no. Get on the wrong side of that, lad. He'll be in for a long, long day in midfield, I can tell you that now. And oh my god, Joe Linton suits that shirt so well, you know. He genuinely suits it. Absolutely perfect. That looks so nice on the players. Oh my god. Nearly underway here, lads and lasses. Nearly underway. Nick Pope as well for the new goalkeeper shirt. Yes, just seen that there. Yet again, lads and lasses, if you haven't already, please do smash the like button, and of course subscribe if you are new. The like buttons, it helps us more than you can imagine, just before we get started, so it sends it out to everyone. Thank you very much. Which kit are we wearing? We're wearing the famous black and white shirt. I can't wait for the away shirt and the third shirt to come out, by the way. And actually, it was reported that the away shirt was meant to come out quite a while ago, but it's been pushed back 4 separate times due to quality issues by JD, etc., which I don't actually know how that's possible. Surely you can't get it wrong 4 times. That's quite amateur in my opinion. That's a little bit of a letdown. But of course it will be released, hopefully, sooner rather than later. Hence why Newcastle are probably playing in their black and white kit today. Who would you never sell? If I had to pick 3 players I would never sell, it would be Bruno Guimaraes, Alexander Isak and Anthony Gordon. That's who I would never sell. Simple as that. That one's very, very good. Are they in the away kit? No. They are in the home kit, lads and lasses. Pardon me. The away shirt does look nice, doesn't it? It is a replica of... I was going to say that shirt there, but I've actually put it in my wardrobe, so I'm not making a mug myself. Go over and come back with nothing. Newcastle United are set to go the match here, and I believe this stream must be, well, it's 2 o'clock now on my right, but on my left it hasn't kicked off. Please don't say that this stream is behind it. I've just paid 45 quid for that. You can't put us behind after paying 25 quid. Wait, 45 quid, sorry. 25 quid. We'll restart the stream, and it looks like the lads are just about to set off here. So we'll get the timer started, lads and lasses, for the first time of the 24-25 season. We will get started. And the first time we're ever doing a live stream in this shirt. So it could be a very, very important day as well, right? Alexander Isak is set to get us underway here at the MKM Stadium. And we're underway. For the first time in the 24-25 season, Newcastle United have kicked off. And we're playing Hull City in a friendly. Come on the boys! Right, as I can say it right now, it is Jamal Lewis at left back. But Lewis Hall looks like he's playing in a CDM role, and he's won the ball fantastically already. Wow, he's got it up the pitch very nicely. Jacob Murphy on the right-hand side. Ball in. It's met by Joelinton already, but it's like we've just flashed back to the old Joelinton, and it's out for a goal kick for Hull City. We're already on the attack, but as I can see right now, it is Jamal Lewis at left back, Tino at right back, and Lewis Hall is playing like a CDM. Wow. Jamie Miley on the right it is. Joelinton on the left. And yeah, Lewis Hall's playing as a CDM. Fair enough. We're joined by Alan Smith and Geordie Josh, says Jack. One day. Watching from Kenya, says, I really don't want to butcher your name, so I will just say, Amani, thank you so much. Absolute legends. I love saying that people can connect with a YouTube channel from so many different countries. Honestly, the amount of messages I get from Denmark, Japan, China. I got a photo with a guy in China. I've never been to China. I got a photo with a guy at St James's Park who was from China, and I says, mate, you've got a bit of an accent. Where are you from? Says, I'm from China. I said, you watch my videos from China? I says, yeah, I'm just popping over in Newcastle. I was like, wow, that's unbelievable. Like, honestly, stuff like that is mental. Tino's just been skinned off. I hope he's not hurt. He's Brazilian. Hello, Josh. It's a 4-3-3 brackets 2. Yeah, it's a CDM, isn't it? Josh, mate, you got any idea when we can download season tickets for next season? I can't help you on that, mate, because I haven't been sent mine yet. I believe some people, and I have seen some people, actually have got the email to download. There's Emil Kraft. Very well done by Emil Kraft there. Ball in the box by Hull. And it's out. I believe, is that for a corner for Hull City? No, it's a goal kick for Newcastle, I was going to say. Anyways, I've seen some people have got their download for the season ticket. I haven't got mine yet. And my mates haven't got mine yet. So just wait. They will gradually come to you. Just like mine will. This has been your year, to be fair. Thank you very much, Jake. Thank you very much. Or Jack, I should say. Do you think Trippier will leave? And do you want Trippier to leave? Well, it has just been reported, and it's a bit of a leak for tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video should be on how Kieran Trippier has been told by Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's told Kieran Trippier that he will be a big part of his plans next season. So we'll never know. All of this Saudi interest could be for nothing, as Eddie Howe has told Kieran Trippier that he wants him to stay at Newcastle United and be a big part of his problem next season. It's Joe Linton. Hey, he's Brazilian. Thank you very much to everyone dropping in. Hit the thumbs up button if you do enjoy, and of course subscribe for all Newcastle United content. Great to have 142 of you on a pre-season friendly at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. People's literally at work here, so yet again, thank you very much for not only dropping in now, but for enjoying all of the content, the daily news, and I can't wait for their matchday vlogs to be back. You know I've got my trusty microphone, and it's genuinely my favourite thing to do, the matchday vlogs. No matter what videos I make, the matchday vlogs are by far my favourite thing to do. They're so entertaining for myself. Never mind yous actually enjoying them. Will Japan games be on telly? The Japan games, yet again, you'll have to pay for them. It's either £5 a game, or you buy the pass, or you can watch the Geordie Josh live watch along, and I will be going live for them as well, which I can't wait for that, by the way. That will be great. I'm at school. What a legend. You're at school. You must be at summer school or something, mate, because I'm sure they are shut. Hello, Josh. I'm back for my second time on your stream. You probably don't remember me because the last game was so long ago, says Evan. I'm not going to lie, Evan, mate. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember you. The last live watch along was about 3 months ago, so I do apologise. But if you keep on becoming a regular member of the channel, you all know I am very good at remembering your names. And that sounds weird, by the way, because my memory is honestly one of the worst known to man. I genuinely can't remember what I've had for breakfast this morning. Actually, I can't. It was 2 ham and cheese sandwiches. Josh, do you have any idea when our first Premier League game is? I'm not going to lie. My memory's kind of shown us up already. The only Premier League game date I can remember is the 31st of August at St James's Park against Tottenham Hotspur, because that man is back and I can't wait for it either. That's the only game I can remember. Of course, our opening game is Southampton, then it might be Bournemouth away, then it might be Spurs, and then Wolves away, I think. I can't remember the date, but it is Southampton at home on the opening day, mate. I can't say that. Tim says, alright lads and lasses, hope you're all well. Barnet looks champions, Josh. Do you know what it is, Tim, mate? I've got a little bit of a gap in the middle, but we'll leave it. If Tim says it's fine, then it must be fine, you know what I mean. Thank you very much for dropping in, Tim, mate. Appreciate you being a member of the channel. Thank you very much. Josh, what are you watching the match on? Newcastle United, his website. You have to pay £25 for it. You're at school, you break up. Wow, fair enough, mate. If you're watching the live stream, absolute legend. I thought everyone was off school at this time, I can't lie. Cheers, Josh, no problem, Shannon. Can you remember the dunks of I actually can't, mate. I apologise, I can't remember that at all. But nothing seems to be happening in the game so far, yet again. It's not like it's a Champions League final. It is a pre-season friendly. It's all about the minutes. But I want to say an Alexander Isak goal. I want to say a Lewis Hall masterclass. I want to say John Ruddy, Trayvon Sanusi, Alfie Harrison play. I just want to see some new faces. Fingers crossed we'll get more higher calibre of new faces in this transfer window. Hull City's goalkeeper on the ball here. And they're not actually playing some bad football. They're playing it quite nicely around Newcastle here, breaking the lines. And that was quite a nice ball, but Lewis Hall's picked it up. Go on, Lewis, son. He's given it through to Joe Linton. Joe Linton plays through Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes uses his left foot. First time I might have seen him do that. Jamal Lewis wins the ball back. And Joe Linton's just on the edge of the day. Could have had a shot there. Lewis Hall goes for the shot. And it's going to be a corner to Newcastle. First corner of the game goes to Newcastle United. Let's take a look what he's been saying. Josh, do you reckon Tonali will play under 21s like Tony did for Brentford? He might do. I believe he only played for the under 21s to get his match fitness up. I don't know if Tony could play for the under 21s while Tonali can't. I don't actually know the sort of rules around that, but maybe. We'll see. I don't think anyone's focusing on that too much, mate. Is Kelly playing? Lloyd Kelly, Sean Longstaff and Joe Willock are not in the squad at all. They won't be playing, but they will be available for the Japan games in Japan. The reason they're not playing is because last season every single player there had injury issues last season, so they're kind of doing their own training program to get fit and ready for next season rather than just getting minutes up, whilst they can do that at the Benton training ground. I subscribed. Thank you very much, Catherine. I really do appreciate that. My school is starting in 12 days. The head loss on NUFC Twitter if we lose would be unreal. They shouldn't be. They genuinely shouldn't be. It's only a friendly. I was just going to say I couldn't care less if we lost 5-0. I would be a little bit angry. But you know what I mean. It's a friendly. It doesn't really matter. What do you think about Callum Wilson transfer rumours, and how do you think we will work around it, says Shannon Wilson. You know my stance on it, lads and lasses. If you are an avid watcher of the channel, I would sell Callum Wilson. I'm not saying I hate him. If he was to stay in Newcastle, we've got a fantastic backup striker there. But he's fantastic when he's fit. And he's never ever fit. He's literally injured now. And we haven't played a competitive game in months. Alexander Isak here. Lewis Hall hits the ball through, and I'm sure that hit a hand for a penalty, you know, but I don't think anyone was calling for it, considering it is a friendly. Hull's playing some good football here. They're breaking down the right-hand side, and it's a really good ball in the box, and they should have scored there, but what a tackle that was by Emil Krafth. Very well done to dispossess Hull City's number 9. Very well done by Emil Krafth there, actually. What a tackle. Who was your ideal signing, Josh? Now, I'm not going to say he's ideal, because there's far better right-wingers out there. Actually, ideal's a very good word in my opinion. Not only is he Italian, and you know I love me Italians, but Federico Chiesa, you can buy him for 20 million euros, which is 17 million pounds. And it's Federico Chiesa, not the greatest player in the world, has had some injury issues, but for 17 million pounds in today's day and age, Federico Chiesa, you've got to take a gamble on that, lads. To be fair, I probably shouldn't be associating the word gamble with Italian players after what happened with this lad. Mbeumo is so slept on, and Mbeumo is a baller, mate. I think he would succeed in our system so well. I think he could complement Alexander Isak very well as well. Talking of Isak, he's got the ball here. It's a lovely chip ball to Joelinton, and what a save by Hull City's goalkeeper. Probably should have been in the back of the net, but the goalkeeper has actually clattered his own defender, and the game has been stopped. Nevertheless, lovely ball from Isak, and Joelinton should have put the ball in the back there, in the back of the net there, sorry. Madueke or Chiesa? I would say Chiesa just because of that price tag. Chelsea won £30 million for Madueke. Don't get me wrong, great player, but I haven't seen £30 million worth from Madueke yet. Chiesa, we all know what he was like in Euro 2021, won the tournament, was fantastic, and although he has had struggles at Juventus, it's been for very various reasons. The manager, Allegri, didn't suit that system whatsoever. He tried to play Chiesa as a striker. We all know Chiesa is a right winger. So I would really like to take a gamble on Chiesa. Probably going to stop using that word. Josh, what's your favourite English club besides Newcastle? If I'm going to be honest, I don't really like to have favourite English clubs. Probably would be something like Gateshead, or even... Do you know what it is? I've always had a soft spot for Crystal Palace. I don't know why, and I'm going to tell you why. One of my favourite players is Michael Olise. And just give me a second, lads and lasses. Please bear with me for 1 second. So, one of my favourite players in world football was Michael Olise last season. I absolutely adore the guy. As you can see, there is 2 Michael Olise tops there. I've never worn them because it's another English team shirt, and I wouldn't do that. But oh my god, that guy, when we were linked with him for that short stint, my head was fried. My head was frazzled. I was thinking every single day, Olise is going to be a club legend. But of course, it never happened. So I really do like Palace I like Eze as well. I really like Adam Wharton. Mark Guehi, I really do like the way they're playing. Under Oliver Glasner as well, they've got some fantastic players playing some fantastic football. Got a very bright future, if I'm being honest. So that would be what would be my other English team. Not saying I'd support them or anything. I don't like Crystal Palace, but if I had to pick one, it would be them. Simply because of Olise, Eze, Wharton, Guehi. I really did like them. And Zaha back in the day as well. What a baller. Josh, what do you think of Sunderland? That's what I think of them, but I can't say that unfortunately. Do you think the Kelly signing is a good fit, or do we need better signings? I think Lloyd Kelly is an unbelievable player on a free. For a free transfer, I think very many people are sleeping on Lloyd Kelly. They're kind of just thinking, oh, he's an injury-prone player. Don't get me wrong, he's had his fair share of injuries. That cannot be ignored. But I think people are saying it's just Eddie Howe's old friend that he had from Bournemouth. He's actually a good footballer, you know. Like, I'm not joking. We'll see when Lloyd Kelly plays if people still underestimate him. He genuinely is a very good player. On the ball, he's fantastic. In the air, he is a tall lad, and he's actually fast as well. Trust me, versatility, left back and centre back. On a free transfer, I really do rate it. Malik Teo is a great signing. Well, he would be a great signing if he signed for Newcastle United. I really would be in favour of Teo signing from one of my favourite overseas clubs as well. AC Milan right there, I really do love that club. Would you want Jared Bowen or Sane? Wow, I haven't seen us linked with Sane, mate. But I must say, I do like the look of Jared Bowen. I just don't think he would actually leave West Ham. I think he's so in love with that club, the fans, they really do like each other. Great ball played by Dan Burn, who's captain in Newcastle today. Harvey Barnes turning up. Oh, fantastic from Harvey Barnes. Number 11 as well, by the way. Lewis Hall's in possession. Can he get the ball out? He's lost the ball, unfortunately. And Hull City are breaking now. Oh, what a tackle by Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall is a baller. He lost the ball, he tracked back, and what a tackle from the young lad as well. Barnes has got Jamal Lewis with him, and oh my god, these white socks and these white shorts look lovely. Lewis Hall, great ball over at Jacob Murphy on the right. Murphy whips the ball in, and it should have been a goal by Isak yet again. Unfortunately, it's not, but it's one of them, Jacob Murphy balls from the right-hand side, and it's just dipping all the way in to Alexander Isak. Yeah. Should have really been 1-0, but nevertheless, we'll move on, don't we, lads and lasses? 200 people watching. Wow, thank you very much. I just want to say this is absolutely unbelievable. The last time we done a live watch along was for Brentford in a very important match, and I believe we got like 60 people for 2 p.m. You know, on a Saturday. This is unbelievable. So thank you very much for joining in, liking the videos, liking the live stream, subscribing, all that sort of stuff. You all know how much I appreciate it. This is absolutely mental. Yet again, if you can like the live, please do, because it sends it out to even more people. I know that sounds crazy, but it actually does. Thoughts on Matthew Targett this transfer window? Matthew Targett, I'm not going to lie, I'm not trying to be cheeky or quirky here or anything. I actually forgot the guy played for her. He's been injured for that long, and don't get me wrong, he actually is quite a good left back, not better than Lewis Hall in my opinion, or even Lloyd Kelly, and reportedly on 100 grand a week. So if we were to sell him, he's not going to want to drop his wage demands, is he? And he's on, I can't remember how long he's on, but he's got more than a year left on his contract, so not only is he going to get some money from Newcastle United, but if a team came in for him, say Southampton, I think that's his boyhood club actually, came in for Matthew Targett, he's going to say, you know, I either want to keep the same wage or I want a wage boost. He's not going to want to drop his wage to get first team football, probably. I mean, he's got the life of luxury, Matthew Targett, like he actually does. Do you know what it is? That might be my next TikTok video, so thank you very much. 9.2 thousand subscribers, absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, really do appreciate it. You all know how appreciative I am. But Josh, your channel has grown so fast. It actually is. Do you know what it is? I think we're doing all the right things. We're getting consistent on the channel. We're getting the likes, the subscribes in. And that's because of views as well. I don't ever want anyone to say like, oh, channel's doing good because of you. It's because of all of us as well. If you didn't watch it, you didn't enjoy, you know, like and subscribe, then it wouldn't be possible, you know what I mean? Joelinton on the ball here. He's got a little bit of a mullet / burst fade going on. It's not a mullet like Jody Josh's mullet. Oh my god. Jacob Murphy's shot has just nearly went outside the stadium. Look at him laughing as well. Jeez, Murphy, calm down on them shots, big lad. Calm down on them shots. I've got to go to a wedding today, so I'm not sure if I should be here, but I am. What a legend. Thank you very much for coming here. But if you've got to go for the wedding, trust me, mate, you want to go to that wedding. You don't want your parents to be on you. I love your content. Thank you very much, Alfie. I do appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Do you have something planned for 10k? I actually don't. I don't have anything planned at the minute, but if something springs to mind, maybe. You never know. Maybe. Do you know what it is? Something's just came to my head there, and I might actually get it done. I think actually could be a very good idea. Do you know what it is? I'm going to have to write that down at the end of the video. What I've just thought of there might actually be very, very good. Ryan says it's because you're a great lad, great energy, and you don't swear. I personally love that, just no need for it. Thank you very much, Ryan, mate. Do really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Josh, are you going to any Seller Weekender games? Going to try and go to the most I can, mate. I know there's only 2 men's games and there's also a women's game as well. If I'm going to be honest, I'm probably just going to go to the men's ones to get the match day vlogs up, because last time I done a women's match day vlog, it actually done alright. I think I got over 1,000 views. Probably would do better now. Even the daily news videos are getting more than that, which is unbelievable. But yes, you should dye your hair pink. Now, I don't know about that. That's not what I had in mind. Not to dye my hair pink. I can't lie, lads and lasses. That won't be happening. Actually, I'll make a deal. Screen record this, whatever. If Newcastle United get in a title race on the last day or a Carabao Cup final or any sort of final, I will dye my hair black and white. Straight down the middle, one black. I know it's kind of black already, but I will make sure it's full on black. And one white, all of the back of the mullet as well. I think that will actually look canny sick, to be fair. I think that will look very, very good. Thoughts on Gordon at Liverpool? End of the day, he's not going to Liverpool. I know it's his boyhood club and there's been things said he wants to go to Liverpool, but he's staying at Newcastle United. We've made him, lads. Apologies for the water break there, lads and lasses. When you talk as much and as fast as me, you've got to keep your throat moistured, you know. Like, honestly, if you don't drink water, I'll come off the end of this live stream just sounding like I've smoked about 500 cigarettes. That's exactly what I sound like. And it's a friendly as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting a mullet now, class. My mum made me go Sunderland, so I wore a Newcastle shirt. What a legend. Get this guy a statue in Newcastle City Centre. Big water bottle. It is a big water bottle, mate. You're correct. 11, I got a Harvey Barnes 15 shirt. Harvey Barnes is number 11, mate. I did make a TikTok video on that, so I hope you've seen that in time. Harvey Barnes is now number 11, not number 15 as he was last season. Matt Ritchie was number 11. Harvey Barnes has now took that. I feel sorry for you, mate. Yeah, Harvey Barnes is confirmed to be number 11. And speaking of Harvey Barnes, he's on the ball now. He's done very well to keep it in. It's going to be a thrown for Newcastle here. And I thought he was going to take it there. Never mind, Jamal Lewis is going to take it. Jamal Lewis has got it back from Harvey Barnes. And Joe Linton doesn't safely play it back. Lovely play by Lewis Hall. Just on the edge of the box here. Oh my God, Harvey Barnes has done him. Well in Barnes, son. Harvey Barnes has done him. Lewis Hall into the box, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. Not met by anyone, unfortunately, but Newcastle are certainly the better team so far, if anyone is interested. Harvey Barnes is still 15 on the Toon website. Lee, I'm actually sure Harvey Barnes is 11 on the Newcastle United website. I went on a couple of days ago, and it said Harvey Barnes 11. And Burmo or Madueke, if I had to choose, if I was Eddie Howe for a day, it would be Brian and Burmo. Very, very underrated player and would fit in our system very, very well. Thoughts on Miggy transfer? If an offer came in for 15 mil, yet again, actually, do you know what it is? I think maybe something like 17.5 mil would be a good deal for Miggy from a Saudi Arabian club. No one in Europe would be paying that. Is Isak still 14? Isak is still number 14. Don't worry about that. I've got Isak's shirt, so I hope he is still number 14. But as you can see here, well, you can't see, but as in the game, he is still number 14. Not number 9 yet. Maybe if Callum Wilson leaves. Maybe. Would Tino get the number 2 if Trippier leaves? You never know. If he did, I'm not saying I hope Trippier leaves. I wouldn't be all against it, and I wouldn't be all for it. But oh my God, to see Livermore have number 2, that would be absolutely fantastic. A Hull City player requires medical treatment here. Hope nothing's too serious. I did miss what's going on there, but they look quite worried actually. The game has come to a stop, so I hope nothing bad is up there. What's up, Josh? Hello, mate. Hope you're okay. You sold a Newcastle United shirt for your chat, for your cat. Fair play, mate. If you can do one for my dog, that would be absolutely fantastic. Send us it in the mail and I'll pay for your packaging delivering, because I'd absolutely love that. Is Gordon going to leave? Says Rylos. Gordon isn't going to leave, lads. Let's be real. Gordon is not leaving Newcastle United. No way in hell. We made the player. He knows how loved he is by these fans as well. Although his boyhood club is Liverpool. Liverpool are reportedly interested in him. I think we keep Gordon every day of the week. I seriously think we do. He fits in Eddie Howe's system so well. It's where he's played his best football, where he's already got, I would say, England minutes, a chance at the England national team, but he hasn't really, apart from meaningless friendlies against Bosnia. Never mind, he didn't play the Bosnia one. What was it? Brazil and Belgium. And 7 minutes against Slovenia or Slovakia, whoever the hell were played. And he actually played good in that game. I don't know why Southgate didn't chuck him on at the end of every match. Would have been fantastic. How's Jamie Miley getting on? Not gonna lie, haven't seen too much of him recently. Don't think he's been on the ball. I can't actually recall a touch. He probably has had a touch, but of course I've been interacting with the chat, so nothing too noticeable as of yet. But yeah, not too much of them so far. That's all I can say. Is Nick Pope starting? He is an UFC Miley mate. He sure is. Need name for the back of my shirt. Who do you reckon? Every day of the week. I love that man so much. By the way, I was pointing at Tonali there, not Alan St. Maximin. You don't want to get that one on a 24-25 Newcastle shirt. But yeah, Sandro Tonali, you know how much I love that man. I know some people say, why do you like him? He's got banned, but just everything about him. Simple as, everything about him. He was so overhated when he got banned. Trust me, this man is an absolute footballer. He'll be one of the best this club has ever seen. I can put that on my life as well. I love him so much. Josh, apparently the score's 3-0 and Miley has a hat-trick. I can see that is not true so far. It is still 0-0. A long ball's been sent from Newcastle's left side here. And yet again, it goes to Hull's goalkeeper. Being quite active on the ball, Hull's goalkeeper. Great to see Joe Linton on the pitch yet again. It sure is. What a long injury he had last season. How much of a miss he was last season. Never mind a long injury. Got it in that bloody derby against Sunderland as well. I mean, what was the need? I think he got the injury, came out for 5 minutes and then went back in. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable how he actually got that injury. Sandro Tonali will be in his prime arc when he returns. He sure will, bud, he will. What do you think Vlachodimos and Ruddy will wear? Or what number, sorry, do you think Vlachodimos and Ruddy will wear? Not gonna lie, don't have a Scooby-Doo. Don't have a clue, but it will probably be some very high numbers. Maybe we might see a John Ruddy number 99. You never know, something like that maybe. Fingers crossed, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Is it Kelly or Rico Lewis starting? Well, I wish Rico Lewis played for us, but it's Jamal Lewis who's playing for Newcastle United, not Manchester City's Rico Lewis. Vlachodimos second half, maybe, and hopefully, mate. It would be our first look at Odyssey's Vlachodimos. Nothing too much to speculate about. He will be our number 2 goalkeeper, but yet again, it's a new sign and I would like to see him play. Vlachodimos is number 19. Oh, fair enough. I've just subscribed to you, says Kenzie. Thank you very much, Kenzie. I really do appreciate that, bud. Thank you very much. Prediction for Southampton versus Newcastle United, the first game of the Premier League season. Hull's on the attack here. Giles on the left-hand side. And it's a lovely block by Tino. And it's a corner for Hull. Well done, Tino, son. This guy... Oh, wait. It could be a goal kick, actually. It is a goal kick. Very well done, Tino. Ball was going to be sent in there by Hull's left back. And Tino's blocked it and actually got a goal kick out of it. This guy is unbelievable. But, sorry. What I was just going to say. The prediction that I have for Newcastle United versus Southampton, I must say, I believe it's going to be Newcastle... Do you know what it is? I think it could be something like Newcastle 2 or Newcastle 3-0 against Southampton. First game of the season, we're not going to blow them away. Although we actually did do that against Aston Villa, didn't we? We did blow them away 5-1. So it could be an absolute pumping. Newly promoted team, and I don't actually think Southampton have enough whatsoever to survive in this Premier League campaign. Genuinely don't think they do. But yes, Newcastle United, 2 or 3-0, maybe to start the season off. Could be a cricket score though. Who knows? What do you think about Vlachodimos signing? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Very much just going to say that. He's a backup goalkeeper. I don't really care. He's a backup goalkeeper, really. He's had a fair few good seasons with Olympiacos, playing in the Champions League. I don't think it's too much to speculate on, in my opinion. I think we'll sort of have them conversations with the big money signings, your Lloyd Kellys, them sort of players. Maybe not like a backup goalkeeper or a John Ruddy or something like that. Maybe that's a bit far, John Ruddy. Gonna hammer Ryan Fraser. True, if he signs for them, apparently there's been some sort of block in the negotiations that he doesn't actually want to sign for them and he wants to have a higher wage at Newcastle. Unbelievable. Genuinely is unbelievable. Will Big Dan Burn be the captain of the starting 11 if Trippier leaves? Do you know what it is? I think he will. He's kind of got that leadership aura around him. But not only that, by the way, Lewis Hall is definitely playing as a 6/centre defensive midfielder. Dan Burn kind of already does have that leadership aura around him. Whether that's just because he's a big, tall lump, maybe. But he's also a Geordie, knows the city, the football club inside out. So I believe he will be. Probably one of the best to have as well. Bruno, don't think would make a bad captain. Sven Botman, Nick Pope. Who else is there? Joe Linton, maybe? Don't think any of them, even Fabian Shaw, would make a bad captain whatsoever. Of course, Jamal Lascelles is still the club captain when he does play. Jody Josh, how are we playing so far? Can't watch in Australia. Charlie, great to have you back, mate. We've been the better team by far. I can't say that. We have been the better team. Isak's been on form. Murphy, apart from absolutely skying a shot, we have been quite good. I can't lie, we have been. And we've not got the best lineup whatsoever as well. I know it is Hull City and it's definitely... I don't believe it's their starting 11. There might be one or two, maybe one change. Wow, great ball by Hull's goalkeeper that was there. Thankfully knocked out by Nick Pope. What position do you believe is our strongest and best in quality? I've said this before, and I think it's centre midfield or left wing every day of the week. When we're speaking about centre mids, it's quite hard because we do play with 3, sometimes a 6. You know, we played with it for a short stint last season, but our centre midfielders, Bruno, Tonali, Joe Linton, Joe Willock, Sean Longstaff, Lewis Miley, but at left wing we also have Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes, 2 fantastic players there, and they can both certainly start for Newcastle United. Long ball sent there by Hull City, very well blocked by Tino, very well blocked, and Joe Linton's getting stuck in there. Oh my god, this guy, he's just giving away a free kick. Do you know what it is? I love seeing Joe Linton just getting in there. That's exactly what I like to see. Do you think we need an out-and-out 6, or do you think the 888 system works? Of course, 3 centre midfielders is a flat midfield rather than 2 centre midfielders on each side and a number 6. I'm not going to lie. We've got Champions League football for 888. Do you know what I mean? With 3 centre midfielders, we did get Champions League football, got to a Carabao Cup final, but I must say, everyone's been screaming out for a 6 when the defence was so leaky. We needed a number 6. We'll just see what happens really, shouldn't we? Sandro Tonali can play as a number 6, a centre defensive midfielder. Bruno can. I'd much rather him as an 8 rather than a 6. But you know what it is? I've seen some people say we should actually try out a 4... Is it a 4-2? Might be a 4-2. I forgot what the formation was, but it was a double pivot, a double 6 with Sandro and Bruno. That would be unbelievable because Sandro Tonali's best years were a double pivot at AC Milan with Sandro and Ismail Benacer. Jacob Murphy now set a whip a ball in the box. He does, and it's going to be blocked by number 3 for Hull City. Ryan Giles, I believe his name is. And it is going to be a corner for Newcastle United. Yet again, if we had Minter, would you think he would be over Miggy in matches? Yeah, I do believe he would be playing over Miggy Almiron in matches. Minter, he looked absolutely fantastic for Brighton in them friendlies, didn't he? He genuinely did. Jacob Murphy back on the ball now. Jamie Miley on the ball. Gives it a Tino. Lewis Hall just on the edge of the box. Played in that 6th position, just like we've been talking about there. Ball whipped in the box by Jamal Lewis, and it is headed out by Hull City. Lovely diagonal ball by Lewis Hall there. Murphy sits a left back down, and Isak makes it 1-0, but is it offside? No, I don't believe it is offside. Right, get in there. What a goal and what a ball by Jacob Murphy. Isak makes it 1-0 in Newcastle. Murphy whipped it in, and absolutely fantastic finish. Lovely little finish there by Alexander Isak. 1-0 in Newcastle. And it is 31 minutes in. Not going to complain. Alexander Isak's back in the score sheet. Come on. Hull's defence was nowhere to be seen there, by the way. But very well done by Murphy. Sits the left back down. Like, literally makes him slip. No defenders to be seen for Isak. And just taps it past Hull City's goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic. I knew that man was going to score, you know. I knew that man Isak was going to score. We did say beforehand. And he's clapping the away fans, Alexander Isak. That's what we'll love to see. And we're set to get underway here straight away at the MKM Stadium. No proper, come on, celebrations. It is just a friendly. But absolutely fantastic to be leading rather than losing. Do you know what I mean? Of course it was going to be Isak, lads. So let's be real. It was going to be Isak every day of the week. Get in. He is too good. We're winning the lot. What are, Aaron? What are? We are winning the lot. Josh, what are your opinions on Willock's On Willock. Willock is a fantastic player, isn't he? He actually is fantastic. What a baller he is. Isak's on fire. Your defence is terrified. What a footballer, man. What a footballer. Shouldn't even be playing him against Hull. Get us these pre-season friendlies against prime Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? That's when we'll see the real Alexander Isak come out. And we'll start off here straight away. Josh Jolinton needs to focus more on his leg than captain. He does. His leg is absolutely mental, isn't it? That. Believe it, is it his right leg that's got all them veins on? Bloody hell. Get an Isak. Come on. Was it a good goal? It was a good goal, mate. Jacob Murphy actually made the defender slip on his bottom. Went through into the box. Chipped it. Alexander Isak glid past glid? Is that even a word? Glided past defenders. And just tapped it home in front of the goalkeeper's face. Couldn't do anything about it. Willock's my favourite player. Willock is a bowler. Let's not lie, lads. Willock is an absolute bowler. For the final time, lads, and that's, I think I've said it about 50 times now, the channel that it's on is newcastleunited.com, but you have to pay £25 to watch the matches. So it is a bit of an expensive one, but that is how you do watch them. That also comes with the 2 Japan matches and the Seller Cup ones as well. So I guess it's a little bit of a deal, but £25 isn't cheap, is it? It's certainly not cheap. Isak is heading to Arsenal. No, he's not. He's not going to Arsenal. We've had it all month. He's definitely not going to Arsenal. Neither is Bruno, or Bruno going to Man City. Everyone's staying in Newcastle. I'm sick of hearing this Anthony Gordon at Liverpool, Bruno at Man City or Arsenal. Nearly just knocked my microphone off there. Or Barcelona. I'm sick of hearing it. But they're not going anywhere and they are staying at Newcastle United. It's as simple as that. That's what's happening. Saka is heading to Newcastle. Saka's coming to Newcastle, he is. Imagine that actually happened one day. Considering his dad is a Newcastle United fan, if you didn't know that. My favourite player is Lewis Miley. I believe he will be an absolute legend. You've always got the availability to be a legend, don't you? If you're a good player for Newcastle and you are a Geordie lad, kind of a match made in heaven, if I'm being honest. Isak and Bruno wouldn't want to join Arsenal. They are becoming a banter club. They're bottom the league every single season, but to be fair, they are a very, very great football club, if I'm being honest. Although I don't like them, it goes Man United, Liverpool and Arsenal, the 3 teams that I hate in the Premier League. But yeah, they are a very good football club. If I was a player though, I'd rather sign for Newcastle than Arsenal. That's because I'm from Newcastle. But what's the Isak goal like, Josh? Yes, Jess. It was a very good goal. Bowling from Jacob Murphy, sat the defender down. Isak, lovely little finish, tapped it past the goalkeeper. Hello Tyler mate, hope you're okay. Do you need a membership? Because I have one, but I didn't think I could watch the games. You don't need a membership. I don't believe so. You still have to pay £25 to watch the matches. You have to pay for a membership separately if you did want the membership. You don't actually have to pay for the membership. If you want to watch the games, you can do it separately here. Nick Pope on the ball, spreads it out wide to Emil Kraft, who is playing at right centre-back, and we're seeing him play there quite a few times towards the back end of last season. Jacob Murphy just loses the ball there. Tino to take the throw in. I left for 5 minutes. Who scored? Have a guess who you think scored, mate. If you look at the lineup, have a guess who you think scored, and that man probably did score. That's how good he is. Going to the web. See you later, Thomas mate. Hope you enjoy. Yes, by the people are saying it was Isak. Isak goat emoji. Certainly is, isn't it? Certainly. Ball played back here to Nick Pope, and it's a lovely ball by Nick Pope. Actually, in quite a bit of pressure from the Hull City players. And we're playing some good football here. Actually, I like what I'm seeing here. Jamie Miley, great ball to Jacob Murphy. Great ball to Jacob Murphy. Somehow it's ricocheted off himself, and it nearly was an own goal there. Harvey Barnes, it's hit off a ricochet. Tino, a great block by Hull City's number 23, I believe that is, and it's going to be another corner for Newcastle United. We're piling on the pressure here, and it looks good from Newcastle. I must say this, Hull City haven't had a hope in hell. They've been pressing okay, but Newcastle United, wow, we've took this game by storm, We've took this game by storm. Unrelated, Josh, but what video games do you play if you play any? I play Roblox, horror games, Grand Theft Auto, Rocket League sometimes, Rainbow Six Siege sometimes, Pro Clubs on FIFA, and Among Us. Play a fair few games now, if I'm being honest, mate. Josh, who would you sign as a backup striker if Wilson leaves? it's always hard because not many players want to be a backup striker. They always want to come to a club to be a great club, if you know what I mean. I don't actually know. It's always hard to pick. If I had to pick one, do you know what it is? Noni Madueke can play as a striker, but yet again, so can Chiesa, and there's a right winger as well. £17 million for a right winger in Chiesa, and you get a striker as well. Would be absolutely fantastic to get someone like that. Hoping Sanusi gets some minutes, class player. I'm keeping my fingers crossed as well. Don't you worry, it's not just you, Jess. I've said since the start, I want to say Sanusi play. Safwan with the £1.99 donation. Thank you very much, mate. As always, it is really, really appreciated. So if you can get in the chat, lads and lasses, and put W Safwan, I would appreciate it for me and the person themselves. Thank you very much for that, mate. Do appreciate it, and I hope you're all well. Thank you very much. Let me play Siege with you, Josh. I'm not going to lie, I haven't played Rainbow Six Siege in quite a while. I'm kind of laying off that. It's all about Newcastle United and football at the minute. Ball in the box by Hull City, by the way, and it was a fantastic save by Nick Pope. First shot on target from Hull, I believe it is, but Newcastle already piling on the pressure. It's a ball from Jacob Murphy, and it's out by Hull City's number 5. Unlucky from Isak there. Very, very unlucky, and very well done from Hull's defender, if I'm going to be honest. You are correct, Danny. What a save that was from Nick Pope. Very, very good save. Very good. Nick Pope looks like he's got a little bit of a different haircut going on as well. Wow. I don't know why that's noticeable, but it is. Nick Pope always had a very bog standard haircut. You know, he just looked like the type of person who gets out of shower and doesn't really do anything with his hair in the morning. I mean, it still looks that way. But, yeah, he hasn't really changed it. Jamie Miley. Nice little ball to Jacob Murphy. First time, and it's 2-0 to Newcastle. And this time, it's scored by Harvey Barnes, I believe it is. I believe it's Harvey Barnes. The camera's on Jacob Murphy. Might have been an own goal, but it is 2-0 to Newcastle. I did say Harvey Barnes was going to score, hence why he's on the thumbnail. Fingers crossed, Harvey Barnes did score. I'm going to take another look at it on the replay here. Ball from Jacob Miley to Jacob Murphy, and... oh my god, it went all the way through. I think went all the way through. It was actually Jacob Murphy who scored from a position he really should not be scoring from. It was a very weak... it was actually a pass. It was not a shot. Nevertheless, it's a goal, but very poor defending from Hull City there, I must say. It was Jacob Murphy's goal, by the way. It was Jacob Murphy's goal. See you later, Safwan, mate. All the best. Pardon me, and thank you very much for the donation. Any Hull players standing out? Not going to lie, I don't think so, mate. It would have got past Dubravka, you're right, it would have. Murphy, my favourite player. Very obscure player I have as a favourite player, mate, I must admit. But he's a very funny lad, so we'll give him that, shouldn't we? We'll give him that. Their keeper is rubbish, says someone. Not going to lie, I would have saved that shot. But it was a very, very weak shot. But Barnes coming in and the defender probably would have thought that the goalkeeper would have had it. Or the defender would have had it from that goalkeeper's position. Eddie Howe on the camera now. And wow. That managerial jacket, I think it is, looks absolutely fantastic. Adidas have actually done quite well. If you've seen with the white sort of like training jackets, I think they're absolutely lovely. I'll have to go and buy some when the away kit or the third kit comes out. I think it looks absolutely unreal in my opinion. Nick Pope on the ball now. And what an allocation Newcastle fans have brung. I think it's 4,500 tickets we've sold for a friendly. Do you know what I mean? Like it's absolutely ridiculous, man. We're the best fans in the country for a reason. 4,500 tickets sold for a friendly at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. Unbelievable. Unbelievable support, as always. I love the vids. Thank you very much, Charlie, mate. And I'm doing great, Connor. Thank you very much for asking. I hope you're okay yourself. Who scored first? Alexander Isak scored first, as per. In second, thought it was Harvey Barnes, but it was Jacob Murphy from a cross. And by the way, I'm not talking about like a high whipped cross. It was such a don't want to say a poor cross, but a very weak cross along the floor. It didn't get off the floor. Honestly, I don't know how it went in, but I'm not going to complain, am I? Who scored the second? It was Jacob Murphy, wearing the red training shirt. I really do like that as well, mate. I really do like it. Hello, mate. Hope you're okay. Where to watch free? Give website name. Well, I would like it if you actually were polite and said, please, mate. No, I'm joking. You can't watch it for free, unfortunately. You have to pay 25 Great British pounds. Who's the best player so far? Do you know what it is? Lewis Hall's not been too bad in CDM, where he's never played before. Don't think Isak's been too bad. Tino's been very good with the blocks he's made. And Harvey Barnes has been very good as well on the thumbnail for a reason. That was a juicy goal from Murphy, of course it was. We are the best club in England, of course we are. What is the lineup? We've went through the lineup quite a few times, but off the top of my head, it is Nick Pope, Jamal Lewis, Dan Burn, Emil Kraft, Tino Livramento, Jamie Miley, Joe Linton, Lewis Hall, Harvey Barnes, Alexander Isak, and Jacob Murphy. That's what it is there. I'll quickly put up on the screen for you. I'll quickly put up on the screen if you can't see it. There you go. That is the lineup for today. And you can see the bench at the bottom as well. John Ruddy, Garan Qual, etc, etc. I'll leave that on for 2 seconds. As the ball's been whipped in, Alexander Isak's header just meets Hull City's goalkeeper's hands. And it actually was quite a good diving save from Hull City's goalkeeper there. Not a bad ball from Jamal Lewis either, by the way. Not a bad ball. I think Eddie Howe always wants to give him that little chance because he always seems to give him these pre-season chances. Do you think we'll get Champions League next season? Yes, I do, but I'm a very big jinx if you are an avid watcher of the channel, so I'll keep my mouth shut for that one. Isak is going to cook next season. Of course he is. No European football, less chances to get injured. That boy is going to cook. Who is Jamie Miley? Is it not Lewis Miley? Jamie Miley is Lewis Miley's older brother, although that sounds a bit weird. Yeah, he is his older brother and he plays for Newcastle United's under 21s. Never played for the first team before, competitively, so this is one of his first games, kind of competitively. I know it's a friendly, it's not a behind closed doors friendly, so it's half of a competitive game. Too early to say Almiron and Shaw, I believe it is, but they are back in training as we seen yesterday. Hi Josh, hello mate, hope you're okay. Tim Manning, wow, member for 7 months. Member for 7 months, unbelievable. Thank you very much for being a member of the channel. If you do want to be a member, you can be down below. I think it says join or something. You get exclusive gifts, pictures, you get exclusive videos and content as well. So thank you very much, Tim, mate. Get a badge like Tim does next to his name as well. That's absolutely fantastic. Any thoughts on Trippier leaving? If you're asking my generic thought, by the way, I forgot to pause the timer. Thank you very much for reminding me there. There's going to be 1 minute of added time. But my generic thoughts on Kieran Trippier leaving. If he leaves, so be it. If he stays, so be it. If he stays, you know, I'll not be too over the moon. But yet again, I won't be angry. If he left, something like £15 million from a Saudi Pro League side, that's £15 million for someone who we've got 2.5 years out of. We've got profit. He's 33 years old, and of course he's got 1 year left on his contract as well, so it's a win-win in my opinion. And it is this half-time or is it going to be a free kick? No, it's going to be a free kick for Newcastle here. We'll see who takes this. This could be interesting. First free kick of the season. So that is my thoughts on Kieran Trippier, mate. Wouldn't be too butthurt, shall we say, if he left and we got a profit from Saudi Arabia. Probably the only side or country that would be willing to make Newcastle United have profit on that deal, if you know what I mean. But if he stayed, we've got a level-headed, experienced veteran on our hands there, and in my opinion, he would be back up to Tino. Hi Josh, hello Louis mate. Josh, who is one player you would love to sign this transfer window. Gonna say it yet again, Federico Chiesa. He's available for £17 million and he can play striker. Would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, Jacob Murphy goes for the shot here instead of a free kick, and it actually is taken very well by Hull City's goalkeeper. And it is half-time at the MKM Stadium. Newcastle United 2, Hull City 0 in our first game of the 24-25 season. The first official game, no behind closed doors friendly. Not a bad half, was it, lads and lasses? Not a bad half whatsoever. Jacob Murphy and Alexander Isak with the goals, and I think we'll have played quite well as well. Hopefully we get to see Trayvon Sanusi play, Alfie Harrison, some youngsters, and save the likes of Alexander Isak getting injured. Dean Dunn with the £2 donation. Thank you very much, Dean. I really do appreciate that, mate. As you all know, all the donations, likes, subscribes, joining as a member, which also does come up in the chat. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day, Dean, mate. And what a legend. W Dean in the chat, please. As always, lads and lasses. Hope Qual kicks on as Aussies were raving about him when they're saying, yeah, he did. Or sorry, I should say they did. They were saying he's going to be the next big thing. Ever since that, he's had 2 loan spells, and it's fair to say, unfortunately, 2 unsuccessful loan spells. Hearts in the Scottish League for his first one, scored a goal, but it did not go to plan. And then it was FC Volendam, I was thinking of that there, sorry. FC Volendam in the Eredivisie, I believe they finished rock bottom. The manager got sacked halfway in the season, and he wasn't getting game time. It was an absolute horror show for young Garang Qual. Fingers crossed, he can get some justice in this game, prove himself, although a friendly, against a championship opposition, and maybe get a championship loan next season, which I think would be a very beneficial loan for him, if that could even be his level. You know, if you're not performing in the Scottish League or for FC Volendam, championship might just be a little bit too high. Josh, I'm back. Hello, Mason, mate. Welcome back. I was going to be a mascot, but I had to support Hull, so I said no. Very well done. You're welcome, mate. Love the channel. Thank you very much, Dean, mate. Thank you. Hello, Fwang. The game is... It's going good for Newcastle. 2-0 at the minute. Isak and Murphy with the goals, and we are playing quite well as well. Tino, Harvey Barnes look like the best players for me. Even Jamal Lewis isn't having a bad game. As much as I love trips, says Tim, I kind of feel like stay or go, I don't care. I'm very much aligned with you, Tim, mate. I seriously am. Don't worry, I seriously am. Right, lads, people are asking for the lineup. Going to watch me. Grandad's pay 25 quid. Wow. Clean sheet would be nice. It would be nice. And actually, speaking of clean sheets, we might see John Ruddy or Odysseus Vlachodimos come on next half. Fingers crossed would do as well. Would be nice to see a different face rather than Nick Pope. Nothing against him. I just want to see them 2 boys in action, especially John Ruddy. That would be unbelievable. Josh, yesterday a kid kicked Miggy's car at the training ground. Wow, I think that's a bit shan, isn't it? Don't think that should be happening. Hello, Nathaniel. Hope you're well. Some people are asking for the lineup, so while I take a quick drink break, I'm going to have a chug of water, because this throat is killing me, honestly, yet again. When you talk as fast as me, lads, it does hurt. Oh, honestly though, on a real one, lads and lasses, it's absolutely fantastic to be back with these live watch-alongs. Do you know when we see on the videos, and I kind of do make it clear, this is the best place to connect with each other and speak about everything Newcastle. This is the best because I can directly answer your questions straight away, rather than having to wait, another 24 hours until another video comes out. So I really do like it. We can all engage as always, and while we're doing it, you can hit the like button, the subscribe button, all that sort of stuff. Just really do like them. I don't know why, I really, really do. I hope you all enjoy them as well, as per. I hope you've seen the lineup by now. We'll quickly take that off the screen. But I'm hoping either new goalkeeper comes on, Garang Qual comes on, Carl Heffernan, the centre-back, comes on, Alfie Harrison, Anthony Munda, the centre midfielder, and Trayvon Sanusi, who is a very highly rated young winger for Newcastle United under 21s. By the way, I believe he's like... he's 17 or 18, I believe he is, and he's playing for the under 21s as well. Guy's an absolute baller. Remember me, Josh? Of course I do, mate. You were in the chat before, so I do appreciate that. Alfie Harrison, I want to see him. I'm agreed with you, mate. I do also want to see Alfie Harrison very highly bigged up when he joined Newcastle United as well. I believe we're signing for £2 million, and then they've got like a 40% sell-on clause or something like that, Man City do, which... It's quite big, to be fair. Where's Alex Murphy? I don't actually know where Alex Murphy is. He might be away with the Irish under-21s and the Euros or something like that. Maybe. Josh, remember? Yeah, I do, mate. Of course I do. Messi or Ronaldo. Every day of the week it's Messi for me. Sorry if there's any Ronaldo fans in here. It's nothing against you personally, but it's Messi every day of the week for me. That guy is an absolute magician. The fact that he scored more goals in a calendar year than Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was a striker in his main Real Madrid days, and Messi's outscored him in a calendar year. The guy is an absolute freak at football. Dribbling, don't think we've ever seen a better dribbler, maybe Diego Maradona, but he's just an absolute freak of nature at the game of football. That guy's, he's probably I'm not going to say my favourite ever footballer, because that man exists. But he is one of my favourite ever players, of course. It's Lionel Messi. Do you know what I mean? He's unbelievable, man. Who scored for Newcastle? Was Alexander Isak. And Jacob Murphy from a very obscure goal, shall we say. Very obscure goal, to say the least. Mason says Ronaldo's the GOAT. I thought you would have said that, Mason. He's not. Simple as that. He's not. Show me Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup, then I'll agree. Show us his Copa America as well. I'm joking. I love that we'll have so many young players now. You are correct. I mean, they are just under 21 players. They will be playing separate to Newcastle United's first team when the season officially kicks off. But it is great to see them in action, isn't it? It is. Yankuba Minter is better than Messi at dribbling. Yankuba Minter is a very good dribbler. He actually is like an unbelievable player, Minter. Wish we didn't have to sell him for financial fair play reasons, but nevertheless, don't think he's a bad footballer in my opinion. Seriously, don't think he is. Hello, Lucas. Hope you have a great birthday, mate. Enjoy it. From Geordie Josh. Do you think Noni Madueke will join Newcastle? He might do. It's been said that Eddie Howe likes him. He is a right winger. Where's one position we need? It's a right winger. Can also play striker and left wing and a 10. Very versatile player and a very bright future. So maybe. We'll see, lads and lasses. Do we still have financial fair play problems? No, we don't have financial fair play problems. That was in the last financial fair play. What's the word? It's like financial fair play. Oh, I forgot the word. Financial fair play. It's like the requirements or the last financial fair play. I forgot a bit. No, to put your question to a short answer. No, we don't. I'm trying to think of that word and I can't think of it anymore. That's really going to get on my nerves now. But financial fair play, for now, it's out of the window. We haven't spent any money since the last sort of deadline. That's the word. Since the last financial fair play deadline. Selling Elliot Anderson and Yankuba Minter was absolutely fantastic business. So that is what's kind of happened. Geordie Josh is the best Newcastle United YouTuber, says Charlie. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that. Why do we not have that new signing, Miodrag Pivas? Very good question. Don't actually know why. That is a good question, mate. Wow. That didn't even come across my mind, but it is a good question. He's actually very highly rated for his former team, Jed Vinsto, in the second division of Serbian football. But yeah, don't know why he's not here, if I'm going to be honest, mate. Any update on the away top release date? I can't give you an update from anything that's been reported, but it has actually been reported that it has been, it has been delayed 4 separate times due to quality issues, which it's quite amateur in my opinion. 4 separate times is unbelievable. No, Josh is the best YouTuber. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Can you say happy birthday to my cousin Elijah? Happy birthday, Elijah. Hope you have a fantastic day from Geordie Josh. Have a great one, mate. Oh, we should be getting underway very, very soon, lads and lasses. We should be getting underway. I think it's been 11 minutes. So we'll say, 4 minutes until we get underway now for the second half. And we might see some very beneficial changes to not only the game, but the squad's fitness as well. Some young lads, fingers crossed, Trayvon Sanusi. I want to see that guy play so bad. Trayvon Sanusi seriously is a baller. I'm just going to tell you that lot now. Seriously. Shout out from Singapore. Wow. Honestly, when I hear that people watch from these faraway countries, really does bring a smile to my face like that. That's mental. That's someone from Singapore and before New Zealand and before, where was it? Australia. Like, it's mental, you know. Honestly, it is mental. It's unbelievable. Josh, will you be doing a live stream for the Japan games? Of course I will. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't know what times they kick off. Fingers crossed it's not like 8 in the morning or something, but I will be doing them. Don't you worry about that. Adidas delaying stuff is a bit worrying, to be honest, but I think the designs will make up for it. Fingers crossed. I don't know why they are delaying it. Of course, it has been reported. It's because of, what was it again? I think it's because of quality issues or something like that, which it is a bit worrying, but nevertheless, we will see the final product and it should be very, very good. Josh, do a collab with Will and A. One day, mate, one day. Josh, when you visit in Dubai, the Newcastle meetup here is massive. Well, I've been to Dubai probably around 4 or 5 times in my life. The majority of that was when I was a young child. But I have actually been in a Newcastle bar when Newcastle played Spurs. That was the first game that we got took over. I did go to the Newcastle bar over there and was actually an alright experience. Wasn't nothing too special, but to see Newcastle fans over there was very good. And that was a very good experience as well. So if I ever go back to Dubai, obviously I will be going back there to watch the matches. Goalkeeper kit thoughts. It's lazy. It's lazy, and I'm not going to... The reason I say it's lazy, if I'm actually being honest, I think it's quite nice and quirky and weird. Bizarre is the correct word for it, but it's probably the same as about 10 other teams who have Adidas, so it's a little bit lazy. I'm not going to complain though, it's a goalkeeper shirt. Not too many people are, actually bothered about it, but I do quite like it if I'm being honest. Carrot kit, yeah, it is the carrot kit. You're not lying there, mate, it is. The Japan matches are 11 o'clock and 11:30. Is that in the morning or at night time? Because that could be a very big factor to whether I go live. Josh, can you say 3-0? 3-0, Joe. 3-0, son. Hold it. I'm getting the goalkeeper kit soon. Very, very nice, mate. Hope you enjoy the goalkeeper kit. Morning, Riley, mate. I don't know where you're watching from, but in Newcastle or in England or the UK, it's not morning, so I hope you haven't just woke up now at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I hope you haven't. But hello, hope you are doing okay, Riley. And it looks like the lads should be coming out now, as it is 3 o'clock. There was 1 additional minute of added time, but I'm pretty sure they should just come out now. It's a friendly anyways. Oh yeah, Josh, hope you're okay, mate. Thank you very much for dropping in, as well as the 170 of yous. Absolutely mental. If you haven't already, smash that like button and subscribe if you are new for all Newcastle United content, as the lads are set to come out any second now. NUFC edit says, I can't decide whether I get Tino on this season's home kit because it's my favourite and I got last season's as well. Is it worth it? I would get it on this season's shirt, of course. I think Tino, you don't want, if you're on about that, I wouldn't get this season's font on last season's shirt, if that's what you mean. But, yeah, he's an absolutely fantastic player, Tino, isn't he? One of my favourites as well. Maybe because people say I look like him, but yeah, he's an absolute baller, Tino, isn't he? What a footballer. One-on-one tackles. I honestly think he's one of the best in the world. I know that doesn't get chucked about heavily in the world, but what a footballer that guy is. Seriously, what a footballer. Off to watch the second half, says John. Cheers, buddy. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, mate. Go and enjoy the second half. Josh, what's the sizes like in the players kit? I done a dedicated video to it. If you want to go and watch, mate, pretty sure you'll find it on the channel if you search up Jolly Josh. It actually got quite a few views, so yeah, go and give it a watch, and hopefully you do enjoy, mate. Got the home shirt in the player version a couple of days ago. Class. Let me know what that's like. I did get the player version as well, but I actually do prefer the authentic. Is it the authentic? No, the replica version. What this one is, just the normal version, not the pro version. Said version about 20 million times there. Yes, just the normal version. I do actually like it more than the pro. The pro one, I don't know what it is. The sizing is a little bit tighter, and I quite like my shirts baggy for some reason. I'm just that kind of style when it comes to clothes. 11 o'clock and 11:30 in the morning. Right, okay. I will probably be watching them. Yeah, okay, then I will go live, lads and lasses. If you want to say it. It's quite early for Geordie Josh to be going live. But yes, we will go live if you want to say it, lads and lasses. Just let me know in the chat below. And we will. Yep, I'm alright, mate. Thank you very much for asking. I'm getting Sean the away kit. That's funny because I was thinking about getting Sean the away kit, but at the same time, I want to get Sandro Tonali, and I also want to get another home kit with Sandro Tonali on the back. Need to fix Salah logo, going yellow after a while. Going yellow after a while. Are you on about it? Are you on about? I don't know what you mean there, mate. Are you on about it going yellow after washing it for a while or something? I don't actually know. What do you think about the leaked third kit? I'm a big fan. I'm not just saying it to please everyone. I am a big fan of that third kit. No problem. What are the lineups? We've went through them quite a few times, and I can't go through them again because the lads are set to line up here. Sandro Tonali. Sandro Tonali. That was his chant when he played for AC Milan. Don't know how I remember that, by the way. I love that guy so much. Who scored? Alexander Isak and Jacob Murphy. That's who scored, mate. It starts to go wide after a while. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Josh, do you watch the matches on a Fire Stick? I don't. I've paid 25 quid to bloody watch it. That's what I've done. Have you got one of those black t-shirts with Bruno, Jolin or Isak? I actually haven't, mate. I have not. Josh, are we going to win some trophies this season? I don't want to jinx us, so I'll say, I hope so, mate. I hope so. 2-0. What did I miss, say, Stella? You didn't really miss too much, of course, apart from the half-time break. We've played well. We seriously have played well. That's all I can say. We have played very, very well. And Hull City is set to get us underway. Sorry you have to keep leaving. I have 7 dogs and 3 cats distracting you. Bloody hell, you've got your hands full there, haven't you? 7 dogs and 3 cats. Alright, there's no worries about that. And Hull City are set to get us underway. The timer will start in 10 seconds as I've accidentally left it till 10 seconds to pause it. But of course, if you do watch the live watch-alongs recently, you will know that the timer doesn't go to 60 minutes. Unfortunately, it goes to an hour, so it looks a little bit, what's a word, unaesthetically pleasing, but we'll just have to bear with it until I actually find one that works, lads and lasses. Right, okay, so the timer can start now. Newcastle United are back underway at the MKM Stadium for the second half, and I must say, let's take a look if anyone's made any changes. I can't actually see any as of right now. What I can say though, Jamal Lewis has went into midfield and Lewis Hall has went at left back. NUFC_10 with the 99 pence donation. Thank you very much, mate. As you all know, they are so greatly appreciated on the channel. You don't have to. You know I don't force you to ever do it, but thank you so much for doing that, mate. Of course, it all goes back onto the channel. So, what a legend. Really do appreciate it. WNUFC10 in the chat, if we can, please, lads and lasses. What a goat. Thank you very much, mate. Did Newcastle make any more signings this season, Josh? We haven't, mate. We have not made any more signings so far. Ball across by Hull City. It's absolutely blasted away from the goal, and it is going to be a goal kick for Newcastle United. Wow. Absolutely nearly went out of the stadium. Bloody hell. It's going to be a goal kick for Newcastle. Here's a W, lads. Here's a W. Thank you very much for that donation. The authentic shirt actually fitted me better than the replica, Josh. Very weird, but I'm happy that the authentic fitted me better. Very nice news, mate. In my opinion, I think the authentic fitted me quite tight, and the replica didn't really... Wait, no, this is the replica. Yeah, the replica I like better because I always like my pants and my tops baggy. I don't know why. If you ever see me in public and my stuff is kind of baggy, don't think I'm a tramp. I just like dressing that way, if I'm being honest. I don't know why. I do. Newcastle have given the ball away here, unfortunately, to Hull City, and they are playing about quite well. Newcastle United's taken up half of this stadium, by the way. Oh my god, this support is... It's absolutely unreal. Hello, Anthony Gordon 10 edits made. Hope you're okay. Josh, the website says the tops are regular fit, but they are slim fit. I'm sure you can get either, mate. It was just my preference. You're going to sell a cup? Of course I am. Of course I am. I read Josh, of course I am, Riley, mate, of course I'm Arit. You think Anthony Gordon 10 will leave? Most certainly not. Anthony Gordon, I don't know like the ins and outs of transfers and stuff, but in my opinion, he's not leaving any day of the week. That man is Newcastle United through and through. He is. We're going to have to take another swig of the water already, bloody hell. Newcastle just sitting off so far in this game, as what it seems. Hull City's goalkeeper plays it very risky and just gets out of possession. Alexander Isak chases him down, but it's going to be... I thought it was going to be a throw for Newcastle there. Gets all the way back to Lewis Hall, who is playing as a left back, not a left centre midfielder anymore. Him and Jamal Lewis have changed, so Lewis and Lewis have actually changed on the pitch. But apart from that, no other changes have been made. I hope we get to see Sanusi later on in this game, by the way. Where are you sitting in the Cellar Cup? I've not yet booked my tickets, mate, but hopefully I can provide you with an update later on in the daily news videos. Unlucky by Lewis Hall there, had the correct vision. Harvey Barnes now had 3 players around him and unfortunately couldn't get it through with him. Unfortunately. You going to both the days of the Cellar Cup? Yes. Straight after this stream, I will be booking them. Do you know what it is? I was kind of thinking, nah, I'm just going to do a live watch along. But now I'm thinking of it, I want to do a live. I want to do a match day vlog. I've missed them games so much, man. I seriously have. Is there a daily news video today? Unfortunately, there hasn't been any news, so there won't be. But tomorrow, although I don't really do videos on Sundays, there will be one. So you can actually expect one there. On Sunday, tomorrow of course, and I might actually make it a little bit earlier than 5 o'clock, since it is a Sunday, everyone's off school, everyone's off work, might make it a little bit earlier, so just watch out for the community post, lads and lasses. And by the way, if you have just subscribed today from the live stream, turn that notification bell on, so not only are you never late to the uploads, but as soon as I upload a video, you can try and be the first there. Everyone has a competition in the comments, who is going to be the first in the video, and I tell you what, you've probably got a better luck of jumping to the moon now than being first. The amount of competition there is in there with Stella, Mason, Jake, everyone. It's unbelievable the amount of competition there is to be first. But anyways, if you turn the notification bells on, you see that notification, press it, and you will be early straight away. Get the thumbs up button pressed, and it's happy days, isn't it, lads and lasses? I'm going to sub, thank you very much. Shout out from Peru, what a goat. What a goat. Thank you very much for watching from Peru. If I see you at the games, Josh, do you mind people asking for pictures? Of course I don't. Probably puts a bigger smile on my face when people do ask for pictures. And I love it. I love meeting new people and hearing why they like my videos and sort of stuff. What they think about the match. Really do. I really do enjoy meeting you all. Seriously, I do. I'm not just saying it to kind of be that friendly guy, but I really do enjoy seeing you all and taking photos, speaking about the match. I think it's fantastic, really, how people can connect like that from a YouTube channel. It's unbelievable, but at the same time, it's absolutely fantastic. Shout out from the South Atlantic, St. Helena. No way you're watching from St. Helena. Wow, that's unbelievable. I'm not going to lie, mate. I didn't even know people had access to internet over there. That's actually unbelievable how they do. I'm joking. I don't want to make that seem like an insult there from where you live. But that is unbelievable that you're watching from there. Thank you so much. Ball in the box by Hull here. Very bad ball. It's went all the way across. Near enough to the halfway line. Wow. What a terrible cross. And it's back to Hull's goalkeeper. That pretty much tells you how great that cross was there. Josh, you have got it saying Premiership League on the scoreboard. Don't worry, mate. We said at the start of the video that just don't mind that there. I forgot to change it last minute. It was meant to say friendly, but that is my bad. We did kind of clear that up at the start of the live stream, but apologies yet again if you have just noticed that now, lads and lasses. I saw you at a Newcastle game once. You looked fuming, so my dad just said to me to try another time. What game was that by any chance, Aidan? I can probably tell you if I was fuming or not. There have been quite a fair few games where I've been absolutely fuming. No worry, mate. Don't worry about that. Shout out from Greece. What a legend. Thank you very much for watching me from the land of the gyros. Josh, where do you sit at St James's Park? Funny you ask that. I've sat in level 7 for 3 years now with a season ticket right next to the away fans, but next season I've had to move my ticket since I'm turning 18 years old, and I will be sitting in the Gallagher corner or just under the Gallagher corner. I can't wait for that one, by the way. The match day vlogs are going to be fantastic. Seriously, they will. Ball out here, by the way. Lewis Hall just picks it up to take the throw, and the referee's going to... What's he going to do here? He was taking a talking to the defender for some sort of reason. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, Lewis Hall was just tying his shorts. That's what was going on. I thought there was going to be some sort of medical treatment or something, but Lewis Hall just took about a minute to tie his shorts. Fair enough, lad. Great ball from Joe Linton. Back to Emil Krath, I believe that is. The pictures went quite blurry now. Jacob Murphy. Lovely ball to Tino. Tino ball through, and it's saved by Hull City's goalkeeper yet again. Let's make these subs, shall we, lads? Let's make some substitutions and get some of the young lads on the pitch. That's what we all want to see. Your Alfie Harrisons and your Trayvon Sanusis. That's what we want to see. Whew. Josh, I pray I see you at the Cellar Cup, and can I get a pic? Of course you can. You don't have to. Well, you do have to ask. Can't really just shove a camera in my face, but of course, if you ask, Josh, can I get a photo? Of course you can. I'd never ever, say to someone, you can't get a photo. I know I've seen some people say that. Some people who do make videos say like, nah, I just want my own space, but if anyone wants a photo, of course I've got to get a photo. I think it's quite hypocritical that some people, make a content with people supporting them, but they want to support them in real life and they say, nah, I don't want anything to do with you. It's quite harsh in my opinion. So, of course, I would always say yes to a photo. It's bog standard, lads, of course. Bottom line, I would. I don't remember what game, but we lost. When you say fuming, there's one game I can remember being absolutely livid. That's a Geordie word for like foaming and angry, by the way. There's one game I can remember being so angry in it. My dad spoke about it 2 days ago and it still got me angry. Like, oh my god, nah, I'm not joking, lads. Like, this game gets me by the scruff of the neck every single time I think of it. It's not the Paris Saint-Germain game or something. It's that Liverpool game at St James's Park. We'll go 1-0 up. We're bad at them. They get a man sent off. We're thinking, oh lads, happy days, yeah, we'll finally beat Liverpool. Darwin Núñez goes and scores 2 identical goals in the goal and win the game. I was absolutely raging. If that happened now, oh my, nah, it's getting us, we're not talking about it, lads, because it's getting us angry now. Just a quick question, Josh. When you turn 18 in your season ticket, do you get to move it if you renew, or do you have to go to the back of the queue? Thankfully, you don't have to go to the back of the queue. I was in that exact same situation. Of course, I bought my season ticket when I was 14 years old in level 7. Now, I'm 18 years old, so I had to move it, because when you're 18, for some reason, you have to move from level 7. It's classed as the family enclosure. I moved down to the Gallagher, and if I'm going to be honest, I'm glad I moved down to the Gallagher. Not that level 7 was bad, got a very nice view of the away fans, but at the Gallagher, you get a closer view of the players, so I'm happy with that. Safwan back with the £1.99. Thank you very much for that yet again, mate. What a legend. You know what to do, lads and lasses. W Safwan in the chat, please. What a legend. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you enjoy your day, and thank you very much for the donation. Might have been that game, it might have been, mate. It might have been. Which corner, Josh? The corner, I'm not directly in the corner. I'm one tier below it, but it is the main Gallagher corner. So not the strawberry corner, the main Gallagher corner, the safe standing one. I genuinely fell into depression after that Liverpool game, says Aaron. Mate, it wasn't even depression or sadness for me. It was pure anger. Stop talking about it, lads. Stopped. It's the fact that I hate Liverpool so much as well. We can just never beat them for some reason, no matter how. Even Anfield 2 seasons ago, for example, we just can't seem to beat them. Alexander Isak gets a good goal, a fair goal, ruled out, and they go and beat. Well, I'm just like, oh my god, they scored in the last minute. I can't stand them, man. I can't stand them. Just like Man United and Arsenal. Man United, top of that list, by the way. They're the worst for it. Honestly, they are. They seriously are. Realistically, who was your dream signing for Newcastle United? Let's take this with what he said there, lads and lasses. Dream, so he means unrealistic. If I'm going to be honest, my dream signing would be... it's a very good question. Maybe Nico Williams, which actually it's borderline realistic, because Newcastle United were linked with him 1 or 2 times. Yet again, though, he's on like 200 grand a week. Barcelona want him. It is unrealistic, let's be real, but borderline rather than the top names. He is quite realistic. What a player though, and what a right winger as well. That's what we need. You know what I mean? Hello Logan, hope you're okay, mate. Can you say happy birthday to my cousin Harry? It's everyone's cousin's birthday today, it seems, lads and lasses. Happy birthday, Harry, mate. Hope you're okay. From Josh. Have a great birthday, my friend. Safwan with the £1.99 again. What a legend, lads. I'm not even going to say it. You know what to do. Thank you very much for the donation, Safwan. Always appreciated, as it is to you all. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. I can't say what I do think of Sunderland, though, but I'm sure people in the chat can. What do I think of Sunderland? Hull City just offside here, by the way. They were breaking off. or breaking away, I should say, very, very well. Cheers, Josh, just because I'm going to be in that situation in a few years. Yeah, you will be, mate, you will be. If you've got a season ticket, that is, of course. Right, okay, it's just about going to hit the 60-minute mark on the timer, and as you can see by this timer here, unfortunately, it goes to an hour, which it's a little bit, yet again, aesthetically unpleasing, but it's nothing we can't deal with, lads. So it will go to an hour, but yet again, I'll just put that there to remind us that it actually is the second half for some people who can't tell the time. So it is the second half there, but it will just go to an hour instead of saying like 61 minutes. It'll be 1 hour and 1 minute. Harvey Barnes, ball across. Alexander Isak can't put the first time finish in the back of the net, and it hits the Hull City defender right away. Hull City on the ball now. Whew, I want to say some substitutes now. It's nearly the 60th minute. My dream signing is Dembele. Wow, it's a very obscure one. I wouldn't say Dembele is the... I think he's such an inconsistent player. Like, he looks good, but at the same time, he doesn't look great. And by the way, I just want to say, we've nearly got like 70 subscribers from the stream, and it's not even finished yet. We've still got nearly an hour left. Well, we've got 40 minutes left of the stream, or 30 minutes left, sorry, which I think is absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much if you have subscribed and liked, and you're new to the channel, because it's unbelievable numbers, man. It seriously is. If you didn't support Newcastle, what team would you support? Bottom line, no one in England. Probably would be AC Milan, if I'm being honest. Italy, it's the best country I've ever been to, and I've been to the UAE with Dubai, I've been to Spain, Bulgaria, I've been to quite a few countries, but Italy was unbelievable. I've been to the San Siro, it was unbelievable, and I just do like AC Milan, probably because of Sandro, the legends like Marco van Basten, Dida, Pirlo, Baggio, all of these players I actually do like, and there's fairful a lot more down the line as well. Maldini, Nesta, Costa Curta, all these players I really, really do like. I don't know why. Timer is now really slow. The timer will be really slow because the seconds have went off and it's now the minutes, if you know what I mean. It's not like it's slowed down or anything. So now that is 1 minute, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much for everyone just hitting the thumbs up button there, by the way. Really do appreciate it. Do you think Xavi Simons and Malik Chow will join us, says Fwang? If I'm going to be realistic, although Newcastle United did inquire for Xavi Simons, it is a little bit unrealistic, isn't it? It is a little bit unrealistic. He's going to sign for either RB Leipzig, Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich. They are some very big clubs. Newcastle United, at this stage in time, I don't think we are there yet to nurture his development. If we sign Miggy Almiron, maybe it's a possibility, but we haven't been sort of, mentioned with these teams so far. And it looks like Newcastle United are bringing on Treyvan Sanusi, and as well as him, 3 other youngsters. Newcastle United are making substitutions here. This is what we wanted to see. Hull City with the singular substitution, by the way. But yes, on Malik Chow, Newcastle have been linked with him for quite a while. We could actually sign him, but we will see what happens. Who's coming off for Newcastle here? It is Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak, Harvey Barnes comes off. I believe that's Ben Parkinson going on, maybe. Ben Parkinson comes on for Alexander Isak. Tino also comes off, and Joe Linton as well. So that's Joe Linton, Tino Livramento, Harvey Barnes and Alexander Isak that are coming off. Ben Parkinson's on. Jay Turner-Cook, I believe, comes on. Treyvan Sanusi. And one more player, which I think I've just missed. Oh, thank you very much yet again, lads. Safwan with the £1.99 donation. Thank you very much, lads. You know how appreciative I am. It's absolutely fantastic. Honestly, one of the best communities going on here. Thank you very much. Josh, you are my favourite YouTuber, and I hope to meet you one day, Safwan, mate. Hopefully one day. Leo Fletcher with the £2. Love the content, mate. And can Max get a shout out? Of course he can. Shout out to Max. Thank you very much for the donation, Leo Fletcher. He's the reason you're getting this shout out. Hope you have a great day, Max, mate. And yes, have a good one from Jolly Josh. Thank you very much for that, lads and lasses. W, Safwan and Leo in the chat if we can, please. Thank you very much. Where do you think Newcastle will finish in the Prem? I have been saying, to be fair, fourth. I have been saying. Lugie, I will make you a moderator. I will make you a moderator. Don't worry about that. There you go. Josh, what are your thoughts on Premier? What are your thoughts on Newcastle always getting Man City in the first 6 Premier League games? It looks like it's that way, but nevertheless, you have to play them at some point. You know what I mean? You have to play them at some point. And it's better over and done with, if I'm being honest. Just get them out of the way, because them lot are too good. This season, though, I think we'll give them a game. I've been to Man City away for the past 3 seasons in a row now, and we've lost 5-0, 2-0, and 1-0. So, you never know. Might be a draw next time. Alfie Harrison is the one who came on. Oh, class. I didn't realise that, actually. Alfie Harrison comes on, apparently, according to chat. And let's take a look if we can see him on the pitch. Long ball sent by Lewis Hall, and it's unfortunately not met by Jacob Murphy. Trayvon Sanusi looks like a bowler on that left wing, you know. He seriously does. Jay Turner-Cook is the player here, and Jamal Lewis unfortunately gives away a foul for Newcastle United. Who scored for us? It was Alexander Isak and Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy scored from such a weird goal, by the way. Like I said, it was a cross, but it was not a cross like a fantastically whipped one into the far corner, and the keepers can't reach it like that. It's literally like a pass to the goalkeeper. Like, it's not as if the keeper's fumbled it. If you see the highlights after, you'll see what I mean. It's unbelievable. Hello from Brunei. Wow. Hello. Thank you very much for joining in. That's unbelievable. Thank you very much. Dream right wing signing, Josh, yet again. Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao, not Atletico Bilbao. Spaniard, just won Euro 2021. 21 years old, I believe. Guy's an absolute baller. Right winger as well, of course. Hello from Brunei. Hello, Nick, mate. Strange question, Josh. How tall are you? If I'm going to be honest, I don't actually know, mate. I think I might be bang on 6 foot, but if I put my trusty shoes on, I'm probably like 6'1" or 6'2". So we'll just say 6'2" for the ladies watching, if that helps. No, I'm joking. I probably am bang on 6 foot. I think. I'm not 5'11". I'm not in the 5 foot range. I can say that. I am probably 6 foot now. By the way, Newcastle's not been as attacking as we were previously. 25 minutes left. Are we going to nick another goal? I should say nick another goal, with by far being the better team. Or we're going to score another goal. We'll see. Oh, a 2 litre bottle of water has been dusted. I can't lie, lads. That has been dusted. Least favourite NFC player? Not going to lie, mate. I think that's a bit of a poor question. I can't really say who my least favourite is. Imagine I go and do a video and a Newcastle player says that they're my least favourite player. They say he's in real life and say, you said you were, and you know what I mean? I don't want to answer that. If I had to say though, probably say Martin Dubravka. He's not my least favourite player. I'm going to keep my least favourite player hidden, but I'm saying Martin Dubravka for what he said about Man United when he was on loan there. My least favourite player does kept hidden though. I'm not saying that out in public, but there is one clear least favourite. Ryan Fraser. I'm not really counting Ryan Fraser into this equation. He's gone out of my... He's erased from my memory, in my opinion. Do you know what it is about Ryan Fraser, though? So many people go on as if Ryan Fraser was a terrible footballer for Newcastle. Yes, had his fallout with Eddie Howe. Had his fallout with Eddie Howe at Bournemouth as well. But his passing was, actually unbelievable. I know he's a small lad and he's shooting and all the other stuff wasn't the great, his attitude, but his passing was his crosses were genuinely unbelievable, and I don't know how he done it either. Can I get mod, say Safwan? And yet again, thank you for the donation, mate. You don't have to keep donating, but thank you very much. Can you get mod? I'm only giving out a selected few, and I actually think I've gave the most mods I can out. I think you can only have 5, and I've gave 5 out. I've got I can't even remember how many I've got previously, but I do have 5 right now, so unfortunately I can't do that. And by the way, mods, not only can you delete messages, but you can time out people for like 5 minutes. Don't ever do it for like a long time. That's a bit of a Mickey take, but do it for like 5 minutes if it's like the same stuff over and over again. Josh, are you doing the watch-alongs on the 31st of July, Wednesday, against Urawa Reds, says Fwang? Yes, I will be. I've been informed that it's 11 o'clock and 11:45 in the morning, the 2 Japan games, but you know the grind, of course, but we'll be live for them ones as well. To be fair, it's not as bad as the like 7 o'clock in the morning starts that were done for the Australia live watch-alongs. That was actually hell. That was hell. Simple as. That was horrible getting up at that time and doing a live watch-along. Speaking this quick and this fast at that time in the morning. Do you know what it is? I think I went straight back to sleep after that game. I genuinely think I did. No shots on target from either team, by the way, in the match so far. Of course, the youngsters have came on, and I think it slowed the game down a little bit. Lewis Hall's actually playing left wing as it stands right now. Very good tackle there by Trayvon Sanusi, covering at left back. Now he's getting up the pitch. Lewis Hall can't play Trayvon the ball and unfortunately loses possession. Very good tackle from the Hull City player, I must say. Hull City's breaking here, number 24. Great ball out wide and Newcastle are caught in the counter-attack here. Terrible ball by Hull City's left back there, and it is going to be a goal kick for Newcastle United. See you later, Saf1, mate. Have a good one. Opinions on FC 25. I'm sure that game's not out, mate. Hello, Josh from Chestnut Street. I'm sure that's Sunderland, mate. I'm sure that's Sunderland. Hello, anyways, mate. Hope you're well. Where are you sitting in the Cellar Cup? I don't know, mate. Haven't booked my tickets yet. I will book them after the game and keep you lot informed in the next daily news video, which should, it's a Sunday, lads, should be out tomorrow. Might be out at an earlier time than 5 o'clock, by the way. Of course, that is the generic time that we post, but it's a Sunday. Hull's got a very good chance here. Saved by Nick Pope. Corner Hull. Very good save by Nick Pope there. Hull's turning on the heat here. As soon as the under-21s came on, looks like the game's going towards Hull. I can't lie. It looks like the game's going towards Hull. Hi, Josh from Washington. Come on the tune. Wearing my tune shirt right now. We're partnering up, brother. Hope you're enjoying the shirt because I think it's an absolute beauty in my opinion. What's all your thoughts on the Newcastle home shirt? Apart from the videos that were made in the past couple of months, don't think I've seen too many people's opinions on the new home shirt. My opinion, I like it. I really do like it, and I love the fact that it's not red and white lettering anymore. Who thought that was a good idea? Black and white is what it should be like. Yes, of course, I've got Alexander Isak on the back of mine, and I really do like it. Have you got the away top? I don't, mate. The away top is unfortunately not being released yet, but hopefully when it does, I will be down there on the day getting it from the club shop. Leo Fletcher with the £1. Do you know what it is? Leo doesn't even write a message. He just genuinely just donates £1. Thank you very much, Leo, mate. What a legend and what a goat. Absolute goat. W Leo, please, if you can. Hull City back on the attack, by the way. The break has just, it looks like young Ben Parkinson's injured here. Number 18 on the ball for Hull City. And they've went all the way back to defence. This is becoming a bit of a poor game so far. When your Isaks go off, you kind of can expect that to happen, but bloody hell, there's been no attack from Newcastle United recently, and Hull's been the better team when the youngsters have came on so far. Of course, overall, Newcastle United have been the better team. Lewis Hall to take the free kick. Yeah, no, he's not. It looks like it's going to be taken by Big Dan Burn or Emil Kraft, maybe? Don't actually know who's taking it, or actually... What's going on here? Is it a throw-in? Is it a free kick? Right, it's a throw-in. Is it... Right, we're making 3 substitutions, and Odysseus Vlachodimos is coming on. Still don't know if that's a throw-in or a free kick, by the way. Number 53, 69, who I believe is Anthony Munda. Number 53, I don't recognise this player from the back. Jacob Murphy comes off. Nick Pope comes off. And I've missed the other player, unfortunately. But Odysseus Vlachodimos is in goal with 17 minutes left to play, I believe. I believe, is it? I don't, wait, actually I might be a bit wrong there. Wait, so 60, 73, no, that is correct actually. 17 minutes left, Odyssey's Vlachodimos is off, on. Anthony Munda's on, and I don't know who else came on there, lads and lasses. If anyone can keep me informed who came on there, that would be greatly appreciated, as I can't check. My phone's quite literally watching the match. Josh Emerson is on, that's who came on. Josh Emerson, not going to lie, I'm not too familiar with who that player is, but I don't know what position he plays in, lads. If anyone can let me know where he plays. It's absolutely lashing it down here in Shields. Thankfully, it's not in Newcastle, thankfully, because I'm probably going to go out of town after this game and get some shopping done. Is Gordon playing or on the bench? No, Gordon is having an extended holiday due to his commitments in Euro 2024. A bit cheeky that we're saying that because he didn't play in Euro 2024 due to Gareth Southgate. I feel quite bad on Southgate, if I'm being honest. He was quite overhated, but at the same time, I didn't like him. And Odyssey's Vlachodimos makes a first save of his Newcastle United career. Not the easiest, not the hardest. Just to the corner of him, and it was outside the box, but nevertheless he had a save to make and he made the save. Best home shirt since 2002 Brown Ale. Yeah, I do quite like it. Is the Milan match a part of the Cellar Cup? The Milan match is part of it, but it's a women's game. It's not a men's game, so don't get, don't think that it's a men's game. We're not actually playing AC Milan's men again. We are playing, our women is playing AC Milan women. Didn't realise he got more time off. Thought the Euros would have counted his time off. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? So is Trippier. Bruno's got time off with the Copa America. So yes, they do have extended holidays due to their international commitments. Hull City on the attack yet again. 15 minutes left. Then we're calling it a wrap, lads. And there will be a daily news video on the channel tomorrow. But just before that, I want to see a youngster like Trayvon Sanusi get a goal or something like that. That would be very good for the TikTok video. Of course, today's TikTok video will be up straight after this live stream, and it will be the match reaction for this video. Or for this match, I should say. Lovely tackle by Anthony Munda there. Ball out wide for Hull City on the left. Hull's actually playing some alright football. I know we've got youngsters on here, but Hull's playing some great football, by the way. Number 23 for Hull, again. Not a bad ball into the box. And then Lewis Hall has knocked it out for a corner. Not a bad ball whatsoever. And it will be a corner for Hull City. Who's number 23? I actually know who number 23 is. I think he joined Hull on a free agent from Leeds United. Cody Drameh, not a bad player. Number 6 whips it in the box. And it's just wide. Odyssey's Vlachodimos, not troubled, and it will be a goal kick for Newcastle United. Oh, first goal kick of his Newcastle United career, actually. That's something to touch upon. Let's see if he can kick it far or if he's going to kick it short. This could tell us a lot, and he's kicked it short, right? Okay, if Nick Pope gets injured, we're screwed. Call the season off. I'm joking, but he did take a short goal kick rather than a long one. Distribution might not be his strong point, unless that's how we want to play out of the back. Trayvon Sanusi charges down a long ball played by Hull's defender. Sorry lads, I've been in the midst of the game there. We were linked with Drama like 2 years ago. I believe we were, Aaron, bro, I don't know how to watch the match. I really want to say Vlachodimos. You can watch it if you want to pay £25 on the Newcastle United website. That's how you can watch it. After this match, I'm going to watch Deadpool 3, says David. I hope you enjoy that, mate. Who is your favourite Newcastle United players? Sandro Tonali, Alexander Isak, Tino Livramento, Lewis Hall, and that's probably it. My favourite players, of course, I love Bruno, Botman, etc. But they are my favourite players. I don't know why they are, to be fair. Are you going to the match versus Girona? I am. I should be. I'm going to book my tickets right after the match, but knowing my luck, they'll probably get sold out. Apparently, Vlachodimos was the Forest third choice behind Sells and Turner. I did hear that, mate. Now, lads, please bear with me for 1 second. Don't worry. I'm going to be 1 second. I need to go. I'm very OCD. You know them Crystal Palace shirts I pulled out around 2 seconds ago? I need to go quickly hang them up. Please bear with me for 2 seconds. I will literally be 2 seconds. By the way, another substitution is coming on here. Number 45, Ellis Stanton. We'll wait to see who comes on for him before I leave you for about 3 hours now, joking. It won't be anything like that. It'll be less in a minute, obviously. And, wait. It looks like, oh, Jamie Miley's coming off. I was going to say, I thought that was one of the young lads. Jamie Miley, Lewis Miley's older brother, comes off for Ellis standing. Right, lads, I'll be 2 seconds. Genuinely, 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Told you I wouldn't be too long, and somehow it's exactly 10 minutes until this game finishes, barring all of the added time. Thank you very much for sticking with us. 167 people are still here. Class. Elevator music, yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, pre-season is unlimited substitutes. You are correct. Pre-season, you can make as many subs as you want. It's all about getting match fitness for your players. That's all that matters, really, isn't it? Guys, please help Josh get a 10k subscribers. Wow, thank you very much, Fong, and I will pin that comment. Thank you very much. Hey, just booked my ticket in 1 minute 4 seconds, mate. Wasn't counting or anything. You can't be counting the time of how long I've been gone, you know. That's bang over, I'm joking. It says there is plenty tickets on the website. There is. You are correct, there is plenty of tickets, but it's just my luck for them not to be plenty of tickets, you know what I mean? Josh, do you like Sunderland? Nah. Lewis Miley is the best, says Marmo Gay. Yeah, Lewis Miley, what a baller. 18 years old as well, freshly turned 18. What a baller he is. Off to Japan tomorrow, Josh, mon you mags. Hope you enjoy that, by the way. Hope you enjoy that. I would love to go to Japan, not only to watch Newcastle United, but wow, Japan looks like a fantastic country. My dad's been to various different countries in Asia, but it really does like a very nice country, so I would have loved to visit it, in my opinion. Hi Josh, hope Gordon does not leave Newcastle United for Liverpool, says Jonathan. Don't worry, Jonathan, I can put it on my life, he will not leave Newcastle United, especially for Liverpool. Well, to be fair, if he was going to leave for anyone, it probably would be Liverpool, but I'll full faith he's not going to leave there. Don't worry about that, lads. Seriously, don't. I think I've just spilled me water on us, honestly. I'm the clumsiest person known to man with food and drink me, you know. My mum will tell you firsthand. Every plate of food I've got smashes, drops on the floor. Yeah, I'm honestly proper liability with stuff like that, lads. Does the go reply? I can't reply, but I can say hi, Riley. Hello, mate. Just sub Josh, you are a great person, never give up on your dreams. Thank you very much, Shannon. Hope you're okay. Thank you very much for that comment. Really do appreciate it. My mum's friend is going, wow, what an experience it'll be. She will enjoy it. I mean, of course she will. It's what looks like an unbelievable country. Watching Newcastle United as well. You can't ask for much more, I don't think. I really want to get myself away at pre-season. Hopefully next season, with the power of the channel, if we get bigger and bigger, next pre-season and European games as well. Oh my god, lads. The content's going to be on fire. It's going to be on fire. Like, honestly, like I said, it's my favourite thing to go to different countries and even watching Newcastle play as well. It's a match made in heaven, do you know what I mean? The vlogs are going to be 10 out of 10. I can say it now. I'm going to both of the matches. Hope I see you there, bro. Hope you're on about the Cellar Cup ones, because I'm not going to the Japan ones, but I am going to the Cellar Cup ones, of course. I want the pre-season Cellar matches, but I can't go because no one will go with me. Get one of your family members to go with you, mate. That should be jobs are good. And Mintel looking like a baller for Brighton. Sick to death of PSN. Financial fair play. Let us spend some money. Well, that's over and done with now. For now, the financial fair play and PSR regulations. But Mintel looks like an absolute baller. He does, doesn't he? And it looks like Newcastle's making one more sub here. Number 51 and my mate, my very good mate, Kieran Thompson. What a baller. What a centre-back. Yeah, he's got a pass on him like he's Fabian Shaw, I'm telling you now. He will go on his centre-back and he comes off for Lewis Hall. Well in there, Kieran, son. Go on, get yourself some minutes. Very proud of him. I'm going to the Cellar Cup ones too, maybe. Hope you enjoy. Hi, Josh. Toon Stewart, exit 9. Hello, Colin, mate. Hope you're well. Colin, if I ever can't get a ticket for a match, you know, just let us slide in. Nah, I'm joking. I've got my season ticket. I'll be fine for the home matches, lads. 8 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Wow, time's gone by very fast here. 6 minutes left, it seems, lads and lasses. And then our first friendly of the 24-25 season, first official friendly, will be over and done with, especially in this shirt, by the way. I know I played in that Australia one, but that counts as the 23-24 season, doesn't it? That definitely does count as that season. Lewis Miley is the best Geordie. To be fair, we've had some good Geordies, but at the minute right now, in the team, we've got Dan Byrne, we've got Sean Longstaff. I don't know, but he's a very good footballer, especially being a Geordie as well. It does quite help him, doesn't it? But he's still got a lot of years. We'll not put that pressure on him yet. He's only 18 years old and didn't turn 18 not long ago as well. So he's got quite a lot of years ahead of him. When you think of it, like in a decade, and that's a decade, 10 whole years, I will be 28 in a decade. So will Lewis Miley. Lewis Miley will be in his prime in 10 years. Like, that's crazy to think about. In a decade, he'll be the best version of himself. So enjoy him while we can for right now. You know what I mean? Pardon me, lads. Honestly, I'm getting a very dry throat now with all the talking. How is Alfie Harrison performances at Chach Amani? Hopefully, I've pronounced your name right there, mate. Do you know what it is? I've never noticed him on the ball once. Is he? Oh wait, he's just touched the ball there, actually. Lovely ball to Trayvon Sanusi, and a lovely touch by Trayvon Sanusi, actually. Sanusi plays the ball through, and there's way too much on it. Way too much. And unfortunately, sorry, I keep rubbing my nose. It's running for some reason. But I haven't seen too much of Alfie Harrison. I think that's the first time I've noticed him on the ball. Nevertheless, 5 minutes left without any additional extra time. That's been confirmed yet. So it's going to be over and done with soon. It will be over and done with. You'll be 29, Christ, bloody hell. We will be old in 10 years old. We will be old. Lads, Josh is the best Geordie in all life. Thank you very much. Josh, as a Newcastle supporter, who's your favourite all-time player? Now, with being 18 years old, I haven't seen very many good footballers, so to the older generation, it might seem a bit mental, but my two favourite ever players, Sandro Tonali comes close, by the way, which sounds mental, but he is coming close, but my two favourite ever players are joined, and it's Alan Saint-Maximin, of course, and Jose Perez. I love that guy so much, got so much stick, and I don't know what it is. I'm starting to notice I really adore the players that people give stick to. Jose Perez, when he was at Newcastle United, was getting quite a bit of stick, but I backed him all day long. Alan Saint-Maximin used to get stick, backed him all day long. Sandro Tonali, when he got banned, got stick, backed him all day long. And I used to love Alexander Isak. Don't worry, I still do. What a baller. But I was like fanatical about Alexander Isak when people were saying, nah, Wilson starts ahead of Alexander Isak. That's when I backed him. Don't know why, but I just do for some reason. I liked Perez and Joselu, oh my god. How is that guy won a Euros and a Champions League? What? You know what I mean? Like, this can't be the same Joselu I played for Newcastle United, by the way. Hello, Safwan. Welcome back, bro. You posting on TikTok later, Josh. Never mind, later. Straight after this is done, I'll be making a TikTok video on the match reaction from this match. So, make sure you get ready for that, lads and lasses. It'll be uploaded straight away. Hosselu for Ballon d'Or. I read that as Josh for Ballon d'Or there. I'd take the Ballon d'Or, I can't lie. But yes, everyone subbed to Josh. Thank you very much, Riley, mate. Appreciate that. And by the way, we've absolutely smashed the subscriber count, by the way, on this. If anyone wants to go to the start of the video, like zoom all the way to the start of the video and find out how many subscribers were started on and let me know in the comments, that would be fantastic, because I want to see how many we've actually got in just this live. I think it's quite a lot, by the way. Over 50, I can say that. I know that from the top of my head. Right, 2 minutes left to play of normal time as Vlachodimos gives it out to Dan Burn, that is. Dan Burn's played the full 90. Fair play, big lad. Fair play. What shirt do you like the best? If you're on about from this, sorry I keep rubbing my nose, by the way. I know it's not very polite, but it just keeps running. And I'd rather rub my nose and have a nose drooling down here, if you know what I mean. Started with 9177. 9177. There's no way. There's no way we started the video with that, you know. So that means we've got 23, 86 subscribers. Wait, 23. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 86 subscribers. Wow. That's unbelievable, you know. Thank you so much, lads and lasses. If you've commented, even if you've watched, if you can't because you haven't got an account, it's no biggie. If you want to make an account and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. But if you've liked, subscribed, turn the notification bells on, which is the biggest thing for the daily news uploads. Wow. I've appreciated it so much, and I do appreciate it so much forevermore. So thank you. And unfortunately, the Newcastle United stream, it looks like it's come to an end, has it? Has it? It's kind of crashed on my phone. I don't know if it has or if it hasn't, but no, it hasn't. It looks. I don't know what's going on here. Nevertheless, back on to what I was saying. Thank you so much for dropping in today. You all know how much I appreciate it all. That is mental, isn't it? 86 subscribers. Wow. The fans are singing "Say Hello to Sunderland." No way. No way. There we have it, lads and lasses. It's finished. Full time at the MKM Stadium. Hull City 0, Newcastle United 2. To every single person who's donated, liked, subscribed, because that right there has went absolutely mental. It seriously has. Wow, why is my elbow really red? To be fair, it always is red. We'll take that out of the equation. But thank you so much to everyone who's dropped in. And I'm looking forward to seeing you not only in the next live watch-along for the Japan games, but of course, the daily news videos for your Malik Chow situations, all the transfer store stuff, and just generic Newcastle United news. So if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you are never ever late for an upload and you can be early as soon as that notification comes up. Nevertheless, thank you all for dropping in today. See you all later. Have a great one.